I think I said this to you before. People always talk about loyalty, all of those things, and it's kind of become.
I'm sorry, sir. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, sir. I'm sorry.
You're
I'm
late.
sorry.
Really, really, really.
I'm sorry,
No
sir. I'm sorry.
excuses.
No, no, no. Okay, okay. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, sir. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm not. I'm not doing anything on purpose. I promise you. I promise you. I guarantee it. I'm ready. I'm ready.
Are you
I'm
sure?
ready. Oh, absolutely. I'm absolutely, positively, unequivocally ready.
All right. 10 seconds. Oh, we are back. We are back. We are back. We are back. We are live. We are live. We are live. And you are now tuned into one of the hottest podcasts in the world. This is Saucy Discourse, episode 31. Welcome to the Terrordome. Welcome to the Terrordome, ladies and gentlemen. It's that type of season. It's NBA playoff. Can you smell it in the air? Can you smell it? The time has come. I'm your boy Jeff.
And I'm your boy Marcus. Woo!
Why you have to wear the jersey, please? Why?
Huh?
Why you gotta
Huh?
make me nauseous 2 minutes into the show?
It's playoff season.
Uh,
It's playoffs. And
Finally, the Knicks are in the playoffs
don't
after
you start.
missing last
Don't you
year.
start. First of all, we missed 1 year. We missed one
Oh,
year.
but
It's all
one, yeah,
right.
yeah, yeah, yeah. So
We don't care. That's a pass.
that's
Tomato, tomato. We
pass.
don't care.
That's
It is
pass.
present. It is NBA playoffs. We here. Damn it, where's my hat? Damn it, where's my hat?
Oh my God! Well, do you have to wear the hat? This is disgusting. Ladies and gentlemen, this is what New York Knicks fans are made of.
Don't you start.
This is
You're
how they
3 minutes
act.
into the show. We are 3 minutes into the show, sir. Don't you
This is
start.
how they act.
We are three. How do we act? First of all, how about you ask how am I doing, and then I get to how you're doing. How about we get to that?
How are you doing, sir?
I thought you never asked.
Oh my God.
Well, I'm feeling orange and blue. I'm feeling beyond orange and blue skies. I'm feeling good. It's playoff season. It's playoff season, ladies and gentlemen. We here. I'm ready. I'm watching basketball. It's getting warm outside. The weather was beautiful today. Wasn't that, my brother? It was beautiful.
Yeah, it's
It was
beautiful.
beautiful. If it wasn't for the stinking ass MTA, it had even been a more beautiful day. But nevertheless, I will not let the disgusting, moribund, disturbing transit system known as the MTA disturb what I have going on. I'm happy. It is playoff season. We're watching basketball, and I'm good to go, my brother. How are you
I'm doing great.
doing?
I am doing absolutely great. Cause you know why?
Why?
Let me tell you why, sir. Cause
Hmm.
ladies and gentlemen, you see my brother from another, Mr. Wilson, having that stinking
Watch your mouth.
rat roast infested, contaminated. New York.
Watch your mouth, sir. Don't be disrespectful. You
If
will
you
not
have
be disrespectful
home,
today. You will not be disrespectful
I ain't
today.
watching
You
nothing.
will not be disrespectful
I
today.
ain't
Not
watching
today.
nothing. I ain't watching
Okay.
nothing. I ain't watching nothing.
Okay. Okay.
Ladies and
Okay, sir.
gentlemen,
Hmm.
he is not the only one that I know that is so hyper right now. They can't even wait to Saturday to game one when the New York Knicks,
Yeah.
after
Yeah.
missing last season playoffs,
Yeah.
was totally a step back, but it's the Knicks and you
Yeah.
totally expected. But
We don't care. We don't care. We don't care. Yes.
they are facing Donovan Mitchell and the
Yes.
Cleveland Cavaliers.
Yes. Yes.
And who has home court advantage?
Nah, we don't care. Tomato, tomato.
Uh,
We'll come and take it back.
no,
We
no,
don't care.
no,
We don't
no,
care. We don't
no,
care. We
no,
don't care. We
no.
don't care.
Donovan
Go ahead. Ask a
Mitchell
question.
and the Cleveland Cavaliers
Mm-hmm.
have home court advantage. But
Mm-hmm.
the reason why I'm bringing this up because a lot of disgusting, delusional Knick fans are just
Watch
coming
your
out of
mouth.
Woolworth. They
Watch your
are
mouth. What
coming. I
person?
ain't watching nothing. They're coming out of
Mm-hmm.
Woolworth, and they are so confident that they could beat the Cleveland Cavaliers in a 7-game series.
Absolutely.
So
As we
every
should.
person, every
As
Knick,
we should.
every disgusting Knick fan I know,
Mm-hmm.
I have betted with,
Mm-hmm.
and I said, pitch your money where your mouth is.
Mm-hmm.
And these damn delusional Knick fans
Mm-hmm.
betted me lunch. So if if the New York Knicks
Mm-hmm.
win this playoff series against the Cleveland Cavaliers,
Mm-hmm.
every Knicks fan that I betted in my life owes me lunch. Now, if I lose and the Knicks win that playoff series, I
Mm-hmm.
have to buy them lunch. But I'm not worried, ladies and gentlemen. I am not worried. Why? Because soon you
Should be.
all your faith in the New York Knicks, they will let you down. So I had nothing to worry about because the next 1 or 2 months, I don't have to pay for anything at lunchtime, and I want to hunt every single New York delusional fan down and make sure you buy me lunch. And Mr. Wilson,
Mm-hmm.
you are going to be taking me to Golden Corral in the Bronx. You have to live up to that bet, sir. And I promise you that the New York Knicks is going to lose this series. Why?
Mm-hmm.
Donovan Mitchell
Mm-hmm.
is gonna go off on you. I can't wait. I can't wait. This is the man that you actually had
Mm-hmm.
a good chance to get in a trade.
Mm-hmm.
Own arms and blue skies delusion got in your own way. This man wanted to be here so bad. He's from New York. His father worked for the Mets. This man did every single thing in his power, scooped to the lowest level, just to send a message to the delusional New York Knicks organization, and they would not pull the trigger on a trade.
Mm-hmm.
Donovan Mitchell been in he went to the Knicks games, he went to Met games, Yankee games, Red Bull games, Giant games, Jet games. This man scooped so damn low that he went to a Brooklyn Cyclone game where you could get a behind the plate seat for $10. That's how low he scooped just to send the Knicks the message, and the Knicks are going to pay for this. They're going to pay. So let's just start this off with basketball. It's playoff season.
It's playoff season.
And we started with your damn Knicks. The Knicks is
That's
going
right.
to lose to the Cleveland Cavaliers
No, that's
4
not the
games to
question.
1.
That sounds like more
4
of a
games to
statement.
1.
You giving us one
Four,
game. You
4
giving us
games
one
to
game.
1.
You
The
giving us
last
one
time,
game.
the last time y'all won a game, you remember, was 2 years
I
ago
remember. I remember.
against Trey Young and Atlanta Hawks. And now one game y'all won, y'all act like y'all wanted the damn championship, blocking 34th Street like we needed more traffic on 34th Street. The New York Knicks is going to win one game, and they're going to lose the damn playoff series 4 games to 1 to the Cleveland Cavaliers. You can book it. Oh, are you sure Julius Randle going to play? Are you sure?
I'm sure.
Are you sure? Are you sure?
Sure.
Are you sure Julius
Go
Randle?
ahead.
Julius, you sure Jalen Brunson and he ain't gonna break down with his bad
Get
foot,
it all out.
bad head? So are you
Get it all
sure?
out.
Are you sure
Get it
Austin
out.
Berry gonna show up? Are you sure? Are
I'm
you
sure.
sure? Are you sure Tibbs is not gonna mess it up? I want to hear no excuses. No excuses. If you had your full squad and you got Tibbs out to him, we call him Great Tibbs. That's what we call him. Great Tibbs? And, before when they was losing, them like, oh, I can't stand Tibbs. You got to go. Now they actually back in the players. Oh, Tibbs is great. Tibbs is great. Are you sure? Is Evan Fournier going to show up? Is Josh Hart going to show up with him wearing number 3? Who the last person who didn't show up wearing number 3 for the Knicks with John Starks. We get to him in a damn minute. No, let's get to him right now. I'm sick and tired of seeing John Starks. Okay, the last game
Get
against
it all out.
the last
get
game,
it all out.
Zip it.
Get it all out.
The last
Get
game,
it all out.
the last game at
I
the
want to hear
Garden.
this.
At the Garden, the last game, he was there accepting an award. Accepting an award for what? For what? For you being an ambassador for the New York Knicks? Oh, please. Oh, please. I want to hear none of that. Okay. At the end of the day. Oh, did you see the other Knick legends that was there? Did you see Hurt Williams? I don't know why people this glorify Hurt Williams like he did something. Okay. They had the Marcus Camden was there. Okay. Yeah, all the damn celebrities there. Okay. At the end of the day, the Knicks is gonna lose 4-2. Oh, excuse me, 4-1. Like they did last time in the playoffs, and a 7-game series because the Cavaliers. Okay, I got a little bit more, but I'm gonna just let you go.
Oh, you finally finished with that garbage?
Watch your mouth, sir.
Oh, now I gotta watch my mouth.
Yeah, you watch your
You
mouth.
just sat here. You didn't even ask. You know what I realized? You didn't even ask a question.
I
You
did.
didn't ask a question. No, you didn't. No, you didn't.
I
You know
asked
what the
you.
question was? No, you know you didn't. No, you didn't. No, you didn't.
I asked you who's
asked
gonna win
how
the
are you
series.
doing? No, you did not. You didn't even ask a question. You just went on a damn rant, going on a pass like you always do. See, that's the problem with you haters. Yes, you did. No, you didn't ask a question.
I said, let me ask you a question, and let's get right into it.
No.
Basketball playoff season, and I said, let's start with your Knicks and the Cleveland Cavaliers, and
exactly.
I picked the Cavaliers.
Stop right there. Stop right there. Exactly.
Okay. What?
I'm sorry. Where's the question? You said you picked the Cavaliers. There's no question. It was just you with your hating self just going on a rant because you can't wait, allegedly, to see all your contemporaries who are Knicks fans just like me because you want free lunch. That's what you want. And then you don't even bother to ask me how I feel because you already know what's coming.
I already asked you already.
Don't worry about that. You know what the question I asked you? How are you feeling? And then you just went on from there. You ain't about to ask my Knicks, but it's okay because it's playoff season. I want this energy. I want haters like you.
Haters?
Haters like you. And all the people that have been hating on my team since I've been a fan since January 3rd, 1993. That's right, ladies and gentlemen. January 3rd, 1993 is when I got inhabited to become a Knick. You call it contamination and all that negativity. I keep all that crap. I don't care. You know why?
This is 93 when y'all lost to the Bulls in the series finals because Charles Smith can't make a layup.
See what I'm talking about? I prove my point right there. You prove my point right there. Why? Because all you care about is the past.
He got fouled. He got fouled. Stop it. No, he did. It was a block. Patrick muffed his stuff.
First of all, he did get fouled.
No, he did. Stop it. No excuse.
You just proved my point that people like you are haters because you ain't got nothing else to bring up the past. You ain't got nothing about. No. You bring up the Charles Smith layup. You bring up the
facts.
You bring up the John Starks 1 for 25 or 120 or whatever he shot in Game 5 19. Yeah, whatever. You disrespect John Starks. You always bring up the Reggie Miller. You bring up the misled with Patrick Ewing. You bring up the Jordan with the 45, and then you bring up the Jordan when he came back with the 55, and then you always bring up everything that happened.
45.
45, 55, Dominic, we don't care.
He scored 55 points against John Starks.
Yeah, whatever. Wow, whatever. Tomato. And then you bring up the 4-2 or 4-1 against my Spurs in a short condensed season, and then everything else is just a blur because we don't care.
That one game in that finals?
No, we who cares?
I know you got swept.
It don't matter at this point. Okay, it don't matter. All right, because all you do is bring up the past. It is 2023. You refuse to let go of the past because that's all y'all haters got. All y'all bring is
that's all y'all got.
No. We don't care. No. It's my turn. You've had your chance. You've had your chance. It is 2023. And all y'all do is still talk about all the stuff that happened in the past. You know why us Knicks fans is here? Because we don't care about the past.
Of course
we care about the present. We care about the present. We don't even care what happened with bum ass Trae Young 2 years ago. We don't like Trae Young. We don't care what happens because he's gonna get his butt kicked with Boston anyway. Everybody can see him. I'd be surprised they get one game. They don't get swept. You get the broom on them. Get the broom. Get the broom.
Mm-hmm.
Nonetheless, ladies and gentlemen, this is not just any seed. This is the first 4-5 in the East. And you gonna sit here and disrespect my Knicks and say
you damn right.
You get one game?
Yes.
One game.
Yeah, I said it.
Do you not realize how good of a road team that we are?
It's the Knicks.
Oh, it don't matter. It's the Knicks. You know, that's fine.
That's the point.
That's fine.
Nobody give a damn about the regular season. This is a brand new season.
You're right. Absolutely right. You know why it's fine? I want you to keep that same energy because Jalen Brunson will be ready.
Are you sure?
Julius Randle will be ready.
Are you sure?
Jalen Brunson, yeah, absolutely. Because you know why? Jalen Brunson has proved himself in the playoffs. Julius Randle will be improved this playoff season. Why? Because he will not be the number one. He'll be the number two. Why? Because we have our number one. That is Jalen Brunson. Jalen Brunson has already proved that he could ball in the playoffs. You forgot that he was with the Mavericks last year. Oh, you forgot about that.
Yeah, and lost.
He also showed up and then got to the Western Conference Finals.
And
so
lost.
He has playoff experience, okay? Josh Hart, one of the best not even six man, one of the best role players in the NBA. You call it what you want. This is his first career playoffs.
Yeah,
first career playoffs.
He's gonna make a mistake.
Oh, yeah, he's gonna be ready.
And he went number 3 too. He's went number 3 too.
You had to just talk. Stop hating. Okay.
Well, give me more.
The sixth man of the year. Quickly, he will be ready.
Oh,
you know who quickly is. He will be ready.
Oh, really?
He will be ready. He will be ready. Mitchell Robinson will be ready.
Are you sure?
Yeah, I'm sure.
Well, his injury pal himself. You sure?
No, be quiet. Let me finish talking.
Go ahead.
With your hating self, okay? Okay. Look, if we need Derrick Rose, he will be ready. If we need Evan Fournier, he will be ready. Obi Toppin, not Obi Taylor. Obi Toppin. Obi Toppin will be ready. You understand me? Isaiah Hartenstein will be ready. We got everybody.
Isaiah who?
Isaiah Hartenstein.
Who's that?
Number 55. No, you don't need to know. Don't worry about it.
Who the hell is that?
Don't worry about it. You see him in the playoffs.
Leroy Sims gonna be ready too.
Anywho, like I said, all our guys will be ready. Quentin Grimes will be ready. Miles McBride will be ready. Tom Thibodeau will be ready. Our coaching staff will be ready. Herb Williams will be ready. The Garden, faithful, Knicks fans.
What about the trading staff?
And my prediction, we will win in 6. We will win in 6 games. Okay. Forget ain't gonna be no 7 games. I can see if it goes 7, cool.
Y'all gonna lose.
We can win on our own. We're not gonna get swept. We're not gonna win just one game. No, we will win this series 4-3, 4-3 or 4-2. Either way, we're gonna win this series, and then we're gonna go to Milwaukee. We're gonna get ready for Giannis, because at the end of the day, because when we beat Cleveland, you will have no choice but to root for us.
Oh no, I don't.
You will have that. Yeah, yes, you do. Yes,
I know the hell I don't.
So you gonna root for the cheater? So you gonna root for the cheater?
I know the hell I don't.
Are you root for the cheater?
I root for Drew Holiday.
Oh no. Giannis is on the team. You ain't got no choice. So you come on over home.
And that's never gonna happen.
Come on home. You will come on home. You have no choice.
Come on.
I know it's just marinating in your mind right now that you will have no choice but to root for us. But at the end of the day, we're gonna win.
Y'all not better than Milwaukee.
We here. We ain't talking about Milwaukee right now. We can take one game at a time. We get ready for Saturday. We get ready for Saturday, baby.
Okay.
Get ready for Saturday. We're gonna do what we gotta do. Look, we gotta defend the Donovan Mitchell. We also gotta look out for Evan Mobley. Darius Garland. It's his first playoffs. We're gonna see what he made of. He got to guard my man Jalen Brunson. Okay. We gotta look out for Mitchell Robinson. You know what I'm saying? Cal Levert. You know, the bench ain't all that good. Let's just be honest. We have the edge when it comes to our bench.
Our bench ain't all that good.
Their bench. Excuse me, our bench is damn good.
Excuse me, with Leroy Sims with his bad duck.
First of all, Jericho Sims is the name. Stop disrespecting my place.
Opie Teller. Okay, you got Commander McBride. Who else? This should get some.
Why you disrespect my players? Why you disrespect my players, man? Why you disrespect my players?
This should get some medical lotion for Derrick Rose with his bad skin to have himself.
I'm done. Go ahead.
Evan Fournier. Yo, how much I paying him this year? How much I pay him? Is he gonna get any playing time in the playoffs? Are you sure? Are you sure? I mean, they said raise your hand if you're sure. Are you sure? Oh, please. Okay. At the Emmanuel quickly, he's not 6 million years. So stop the cap right now. Stop the cap right now.
Stop the cap.
Okay, so he's not 6 million years.
So when he wins, I want to take a bet on it.
So you saying
bet on him.
You saying he's gonna win 6 million a year?
So you gonna win 6 million a year?
Okay.
And I want an apology. I want an apology for all the times you were disrespecting my team.
And if you don't,
you figure out your little side bet, whatever you want to. Okay.
I want you to admit that your Knicks stink.
No, I can't do
that.
Yeah.
Just
I can't do that.
I
can't do that.
Yep, that's it. That's what I asked.
No, nope.
Admit that your team stinks. Okay, the Knicks.
I can't do that. You gotta choose something else. You gotta choose something else.
Oh, please.
You gotta choose something else.
Oh, please. Anyway, let's move on.
That's right. Let's move on.
We have the Sixers against the Nets. Who you have winning that series?
Sixers and the Nets. I will give. Everybody talking about the like Brooklyn gonna get swept here. I'll give them. I'll give the Nets 2 games. I'll give Brooklyn Nets 2 games, and I know you're a Knicks fan saying that. No, there's no more rivalry. We've already established and whooped their ass, so we good.
What? Excuse me?
We whooped Brooklyn Nets ass this year.
Y'all whooped our ass.
Did you say ours? Are you a Brooklyn Nets fan again?
I'm talking about what KD was on the team. Y'all didn't beat us.
We ain't talking about KD because that's a different thing.
You talking about after KD?
Yeah,
okay. Okay. I'm about to say watch your mouth.
I'm not talking about that version. That version don't count. That don't count. Because they were cheating.
Please. Stop it. You just.
But nonetheless, this version of Brooklyn Nets, I like Mikal Bridges. I like Nick Claxton. I like Cam Thomas, who should have been a Nick, but that's a whole nother conversation. But nonetheless, can you help me understand why doesn't Cam Thomas starts? Because every time he come off the bench, he just get buckets. Like, homie came off the bench the last game of the season and dropped 45. Like, why he ain't getting no burn?
Because he's a role player.
I ain't never heard no role player dropping 45. He should be starting. I'm sorry.
Never heard a role player dropping 40 points.
No, not off the bench. Like there are games that Cam Thomas is not even playing.
First of all, he's not always scoring 45 points. Let's just keep it a buck.
You understand what I'm saying?
He just did that last game. Okay, so
okay, but my point is, when this dude get hot, he's a microwave.
Yeah, that's why he's a 6 man.
But he should not. I don't even. There have been games I have not seen Cam Thomas play at all. Like, they need to change that. And if you want somebody to get hot off the bench or as your 6 man, you need to put Cam Thomas as your 6 man officially, or have him start in a role.
Well, I was saying that when Kevin Durant and Kyrie was there, they should have make him 6 man. Because you scorching your Knicks.
But anyway, like I was saying,
who you have winning, sir?
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I kind of glossed through that. I got Philly obviously winning this series 4-2. Joel will further establish himself being MVP. Mm-hmm. However, look out for Mikal Bridges to have a big playoffs. I say that because this man is from Philly. Last time I checked, he was drafted for Philly and then got traded the same night on draft night to Phoenix. So, and he got family the whole playoffs. So I'm just gonna sit here and say, that's not good. He gonna have something to say. But nonetheless, ladies and gentlemen, I'm rolling with Philly to win 4-2. This shouldn't be a big problem for Philly. If they don't, we gotta have a conversation about it. Go ahead.
I got this going 7 games.
Say what?
You know why?
Say what?
I'm gonna say it again.
Who going 7 games?
I'm gonna say it again. Ready? I have this series against the 76ers and the Brooklyn Nets going 7 games.
You need to be drug tested. You need to be drug tested.
Wait, hear me out.
No. You need to go to Clint. You gotta go to Dr. tomorrow.
I ain't going nowhere.
I
ain't going nowhere.
I want a drug test tomorrow.
I ain't going nowhere.
You just sat here and said the 3rd seed Philadelphia 76ers, who are one of the 3 best teams, not just the Eastern Conference in the NBA. They're going to go 7 games with the Brooklyn Nets with no KD,
Once
no Kyrie.
Again, you so hung up on the damn regular season, you forgot to have James Harden. You forgot about it.
What has playoff James Harden done?
Nothing. That's the point.
Oh, so you're not going with the positive. You're going with the negative.
Exactly. Not saying the Philadelphia 76ers is not going to win, but I only said it's going 7 games. Why? Because you can't trust James Harden. You don't know what James Harden going to show up. Am I right or wrong? What on this show, what have we been talking about every time it comes to James Harden? We don't give a damn what he's doing in the damn regular season. It's all about when it counts. The playoffs. He is top 5 for playing the most games in his career, but never won a damn championship.
It's a fact. That's an absolute fact. And the last great game he had was Game 6 when he was in Houston against Golden State. Because it wasn't Game 7 because he ain't show up.
My point.
Okay. So your whole statement right now, your whole argument is all about James Harden, how he plays the whole series. Let's say he balls out, he averages a double-double the first 2 games or the first 3 games. Mm-hmm. Are you changing your whole mindset?
Nope.
Is it going to be 7 games? Or you think it's going to be the same?
Oh, yeah. This is James Harden we're talking about.
I have said that James Harden is the issue. There's a second person on that team who I'm absolutely concerned about. It's not only James Harden I'm concerned about Tobias Harris. That's why I say that. Tobias Harris is going to have a limited role. He's not a defender. I'm not going to say a scrub. He's more of an adequate defender. And B's going to get his touches. Tyrese Maxey going to get his touches. James Harden's going to get his touches if he can make them. Where does this lead Tobias Harris? That's my issue with that. The last time I saw Tobias Harris in the playoffs, he did not look good. He did not look good at all. He was just as bad as James Harden was the last year in the playoffs. So he got questions too, because if this whole situation with Philly does not work out, and there's a third person that has to be talked about, and I kind of agree with you about this. Number 3 is Doc Rivers. You can't let this man go to another Game 7. If he goes to another Game 7 in the first round, you're going to have Boston. You have Boston and Milwaukee just eating. They just salivating, just sitting there eating popcorn. If they struggle against Brooklyn, so what you say going 7 games, what the hell going to happen with Boston? Boston going to like, oh, we're going to destroy these fools. We're going to destroy these fools. If you saying right now that Brooklyn is only going to go, they're going to go 7 games, and Philadelphia is supposed to be the 3rd best team in the Eastern Conference or the NBA the entire year, what the hell is Milwaukee and Boston going to do with them? They're not going to last. It's not going to go 7 games. It's going to be done if not 5 or 6 games the most.
Yeah.
You need to be drug tested. You just sat here and said,
how?
You gotta be drug tested.
You just admitted that. Excuse me.
I understand the James Harden comment. I do, because we have both. I have said it all year. Yes, I have.
Embiid is going to put up his numbers.
Of course, and we're not.
I ain't worried. Are we worried about Embiid?
No, Embiid has nothing to do with this part of the conversation.
Exactly. Who's number 2?
Tyrese Maxey.
Stop the cap.
Hold on. Tyrese Maxey, first game against the playoffs last year against Toronto. The first career playoff game, he did drop 43.
I'm talking about who is number 2
Harden.
top player on the 76ers. Who is getting paid the most money? It's James Harden. There's a reason why you pay him all this money. Okay? Well, James Harden needs to show up. You need to show the hell up. Now, you talking about Tobias Harris. All Tobias Harris got to do is put up 15, 20 points. That's it. Maxey needs to do his thing too. But the main factor is James Harden. Which James Harden is you going to get? You can't blame Doc Rivers.
Yes, you can.
For what?
Coaching adjustments. How many times we going to see Doc Rivers in the Game 7?
Oh, okay. So if James Harden is having a bad series, he should bench James Harden.
Yes, yes. You have to make adjustments. How many times are we going to see Doc Rivers 4-1, and he was up 3-1 against Orlando with Orlando against Detroit. He never made adjustments. Detroit came back 3-1. When he was with the Clippers, he was up 3-1 against Houston with the very same James Harden is playing against. Never made adjustments. After game 2, after game 3, after game 4. What happened in the bubble? With against the Denver Nuggets. He was up 3-1 with Kawhi, with Paul George, with Rondo, with everybody on not Rondo, with Patrick Beverly, with everybody with the roster that they had. What happened? Came down from 3-1 and lost.
So it was only Doc Rivers' fault.
No, I was not saying Doc Rivers, but he plays a part in this.
I agree with
He
you.
plays a part. He plays a part in and I'm talking about making adjustments. That's it. If Doc Rivers loses another game 7, are we going to have to have a whole different discussion about why is Doc Rivers a top 10 coach of all time? I've never heard of a top 10 coach of all time losing so many game 7s in my whole life. We have to have a discussion about that. And he should not be a top 10 coach. Forget the wins, forget all that. Well, you just said it yourself. What matters and what stars and superstars or megastars that include coaches happens in the playoffs, is made in the playoffs. Michael Jordan goes 6-0.
My question is,
when we talking
what adjustments can you make if your team is playing terrible? The Clippers played terrible the last four when they was up 3-1 and make Golden State Cup. They play horrible as a team.
Was it the whole? You said you thought it was the whole team. I don't think it's the whole team.
When you have Blake Griffin, Chris Paul, and JJ Redick and and Matt Barnes and the crew, was they shooting the ball well?
You talking about game 7?
Once they went up 3-1,
right,
and Golden State started winning these games to come back in the series, was they playing defensively well, and was they shooting the ball well?
No, they weren't.
So how can Doc Rivers make an adjustment if you have your main role players plus your starting 5 playing horribly?
That's the point. You have to make one. Your team is struggling, and they're not
I'm
making
asking
shots.
you,
I know.
What adjustment would you make if your starting 5 is not shooting the ball well, and defensively y'all can't stop no damn body? Y'all can't stop the Splash Brothers. What adjustments can you make?
You got to put your, like you said, you got to put your bench in.
Put a rookie in.
You had your last time I checked. You had a 3-time 6-man a year, Jamal Crawford. That's a damn good start right there.
He was playing too.
More minutes. Yes. No, but he wasn't starting. He was coming on the bench.
Of course.
So you instantly give him the ball. You've had others on the team who eventually, obviously, you have to mix and match. And I don't want to hear no excuse about Doc Rivers this year. I'm making the reasoning for that is because he has a bad history of it.
Okay.
Same thing, like I said, with Houston. Same thing when he was with Orlando. Same thing was with the Clippers, not once but twice, actually 3 times, as memory serves me correct. Same thing was in Boston. He's had these issues. It's hard not to dispute that. Yes, the players make the plays, but as a head coach, he has failed to make adjustments in critical points in the playoffs. That is a factor. Yes, it's about James Harden. Completely agree with you. Yes, I have put it on. Also, Tobias Harris has to step up. But without a shadow of a doubt, coaching actually matters. To me, it does. When you have a good head coach, you're going to have a great basketball team with a crappy head coach. Could you imagine Michael Jordan having a crappy head coach? Hell no. Phil Jackson made it happen. Same thing with Mike, Shaq, Kobe. You tell me one NBA coach has won one NBA team that has won an NBA Finals and won a championship with a crappy head coach. It does not exist.
Well, that's not a fair analogy because those coaches became great.
Okay, I'll give you an example. A guy like Eric Spoelstra,
Mm-hmm.
a video coordinator.
Mm-hmm.
Pat Riley saw whatever it was in him, made him
Mm-hmm.
a head coach, built his way up, multiple time world champion.
Mm-hmm.
Mike Budenholzer, same thing. Wasn't a video
Wait,
coordinator.
wait. You brung up Spoelstra, right?
Hmm.
Who the hell do you have on the damn team?
Yeah, Dwayne Wade before
And who
LeBron
else?
James.
Oh,
Well,
no,
LeBron
that
came
didn't.
after.
He wasn't great. What made him great? What brought him up to the status?
First of all, Pat Riley made him great because Pat Riley.
No, Pat Riley. All Pat Riley did was hire the man. That's all he did. Okay, he can get a little bit credit on that. But at the end of the day,
Yeah, a lot of credit.
yeah, but it's fair to say Pat Riley was also a consultant. You gonna give a video coordinator the head job without you consulting the team? You must be crazy.
Remember, he fired Stan Van Gundy, who was already took the team of where it was a year or two after. They had went 43-38, got the sixth seed, went to the 4th seed, I believe, and faced, I believe,
Yeah, but who was on that
Dwayne
team?
Wade, and won the championship that year, the year after. Dwayne
No.
Wade. Then you had Shaq. Then you had Lonzo Mourning at the
No.
same team. Remember that?
No.
What? No.
No. Stan Van Gundy. No.
Then he fired him like 2 years later?
Bro.
Yes.
Pat Riley was the coach of the Heat.
Oh, yeah, that's right. He was.
The year
I
before
apologize. I
that,
take it back.
they got to
I
the
take
East
that
Conference
back.
Finals. Stan Van Gundy was the coach
That's
of the
right.
team.
That's right. And then what happened? And then what
Pat
happened?
Riley took over.
Oh, that's right. And then he stepped down and he was like, "Yo, he's gonna be the Hugh on hire Eric Spoelstra." My fault. My bad.
Right.
I got the timeline switched up. Nonetheless, we're gonna get to Miami later. We definitely gonna get to Miami later.
Uh-huh.
Nonetheless, my point about Philadelphia. Obviously, the main target, we're gonna continue. Everybody's talking about James Harden. I don't know what James Harden we're gonna see. But the man needs to step the hell up. Plain and simple. But I also had to point to Doc Rivers, and I also had to point to Tobias Harris. In the past, we always talked about what is the biggest, without Embiid, what was the biggest problem that Philly had? A lack of depth on their bench. They don't really have that so much. They don't have too much of that problem this year.
Are they a good defensive team? No.
They're not.
So what adjustments can you make?
They're not trash. They're not trash.
Are they top 10 in defense?
No, they're not. Not this year. They're not.
Exactly. So what adjustments could Doc Rivers make? First of all, you don't have any good defensive players. And if they struggling offensively, if your top superstars is not shooting the damn ball well, you're just gonna give the hands to some ball players on the bench. No, this is the playoffs. This is where the big boys get their big paychecks, like James Harden and Embiid. You getting paid for a reason. You getting paid hundreds of $1 million to show the hell up when it actually count, not the regular season.
Okay, so let me ask you a quick question. If you're in the playoffs and your team is struggling, let's say game 2, game 3 against Brooklyn, you've had Tyrese Maxey coming off the bench as your 6th man.
Uh-huh.
Do you make that switch? If you're just like, let's say it's 2-2 or 1-1 going into game 3, team is struggling, with the exception of Embiid, of course.
Mm-hmm.
Do you make the switch and start Tyrese Maxey? As I thought Tyrese Maxey should not be your 6th man. He should be your starter 2 guard.
Mm-hmm.
My question to you is, do you start Tyrese Maxey? Matter of fact, I'll give it to you better. Do you start Tyrese Maxey during going into the playoffs right now?
No.
As of right now?
No.
You keep him going off the 6th man on the bench? All right.
Yes.
I just want to ask.
Until James Harden shows that his mind is not totally in game, he's struggling, then you can make an adjustment of putting Tyrese Maxey. But who's going to replace Tyrese Maxey as a 6th man? Going to have James Harden? You got to have James Harden come on the bench as a 6th man? That's what you're saying?
No. I don't.
Oh, you don't play James Harden at all? You got to replace the 6th man now. He's a 6th man for a reason.
Well, they started bench. They'd be starting DeAnthony Melton at 2.
So you're going to trust him over James Harden
to
try to win the series?
At some point. Melton, you got to do something.
You're not going to prosper. You're not.
It's sad that Embiid is. I mean, obviously he is excluded from the sad conversation. The man can have average 35 and 40, and we can have a conversation against. And you're just talking about the Brooklyn Nets, hypothetically, since you're talking about it. You're saying that this can go 7 games.
Yeah.
I don't see this going past 6. There's no way I can't see it. Like I see. Matter of fact,
you so
I don't
focused.
see it going past 5 or 6 at least. I don't see a 7-game series. Ain't no way. I'm sorry. Unless there's a legitimate injury, unless Embiid gets legitimately injured, Philly is screwed. That's the only thing I can really think about. If Embiid gets hurt, it's over.
So the Brooklyn Nets roster, they don't match up well with the Philadelphia 76ers? Because you got bodies you could throw at Embiid.
Yeah, if you have different bodies, yeah. First of all,
like I said, Embiid gonna get his numbers.
Okay, you got Dinwiddie as your point guard.
I'm talking about centers.
Oh, centers. Other than Nick Claxton, who else do they have? You gonna throw Cam Johnson at him? Cam Johnson 6'8", Embiid 7 foot tall.
He's a big body.
He's a big body, but he ain't 7 feet big body.
I'm not saying you're gonna stop him. I'm saying he's the big body, so you could throw bodies at him to slow him down a little bit, but he's still gonna get his numbers. But he's not the main key factor to Philadelphia winning the series.
Okay,
the Brooklyn Nets actually match up well with the Philadelphia 76ers because, like I said, you don't know what the hell James Harden you get.
I disagree with that. I think Embiid gonna get his. He gonna get Nicholas Claxton in foul trouble immediately. That's gonna be game plan number 1. Mm-hmm. Give Embiid the ball in the post or the mid range. Mm-hmm. Get the hell out the way and get Nicholas Claxton in foul trouble as much as possible. Once everything happens, there's no way I can see this going past 5, maybe 6. There's no way I can see that.
All right, we shall see. I got this Philadelphia 76ers winning this series 4 games to 3.
And then they're gonna play Boston in the second round after playing 7 games.
Oh, they're losing to Boston. Period. Boston is playing the Hawks. The Hawks had a win last night against the Miami Heat. Who you have winning this series? The Boston Celtics and Atlanta Hawks.
Please, it's not going. Boston going to wipe the floor with these dudes. It's going to be a flat out sweep. This series will be over under a week. Oh, it's every 2 games. So this series will be done in a week. Mm-hmm. I mean, Boston has so many people they can put on Trae Young. You can put Tatum on him. You can put Brown on him. If he's healthy, you can put Brogdon. You put Derek White on him. You put Marcus Smart on him. I just gave you 6 options to put on one guy who's literally 6 feet tall, 75 pounds. Mm-hmm. I mean, Trae Young is the key, right? You stop Trae Young, you pretty much win the game. Now imagine Trae Young going through that for 4 games. Murray is an exception. Okay, fine. Murray can ball. Murray's a good player. But right now, who's the best player on the team is Trae Young.
Of course.
You take him out the whole series, there's not really much to talk about. John Collins, okay. You don't put John Collins. Who's a better player, John Collins or Al Horford? Or John Collins or Grant Williams? Or John Collins or Robert Williams?
Here is one thing you can't actually deny about the Atlanta Hawks. They have heart. And they showed it last night.
Okay, that's good.
Now, one thing that you should not do is come into the series talking shit. Because what does Trae Young...
No, I want him to do that. I want him to do that.
So you want the Boston Celtics going in series talking shit to Trae Young?
No. I want Trae Young to be coming and talk shit. That's what
No, that wasn't what I was saying. I'm saying
I want that.
Jimmy Butler said we have nothing to worry about. We're gonna win this game. That motivated Trae Young. Whenever something motivates Trae Young, he goes off. You should know that. You're a damn Knicks fan. Turns to what? Trey Ice, right?
No, he's a cheat.
The smart thing not to do is both cells do not talk. Watching his heat, right? He did the bush ass. He became Mr. Freeze. He became Mr. Freeze. That's what he did. You froze
Hey.
Gotham City when y'all running your mouth there. Oh, well, we got this. This is gonna be easy. Yeah, me, it's the Hawks. Oh, we got this. What happened? You only won one damn game. But anyway, one thing you don't want to do is actually talk shit to Trae Young. How I'm over his ass and he's gonna drop 40 on you. But I do got the Boston Celtics win this game. I'm not gonna be that disrespectful.
You just sat here and just gave a whole analogy how what they shouldn't do with their young game.
But damn it,
how many games? Games?
One game.
They get swept. Okay,
I ain't gonna be that disrespectful.
You
just don't like he beat y'all 4-1. That is
no.
That's what it is.
They're not getting a game.
Okay.
They are not getting a game.
Okay.
I'll say it again. They're not getting one game.
At the playoffs, anything can happen.
Yeah. No, I don't care. Not this one.
Okay.
They're not getting one game.
The Bulls just beat the Raptors in playing game.
Oh yeah. Okay.
And they will be facing Milwaukee
Toronto's
Bucks.
eliminated, so they go home.
So
Damn,
they will.
I am kind of disappointed about that.
They will be playing the Milwaukee Bucks in the first round.
Didn't they play them in the first round last year? Yeah.
I don't remember.
Yes, they did. They played them first round, and they played them first round last year.
I don't watch cheater games. That's why I don't remember.
Oh my god! Oh my Lord, Jesus! DeMar DeRozan, keep chill.
Who you have winning? The Bucks or the Bulls in the next series, round 1.
I got the Bucks. I mean, there's not really much to talk about. The Bucks too. They have the depth is insane. Chicago. I love Debo. Love Zach LaVine. Love Vucevic, Caruso, Patrick Beverly, Patrick Williams. There's nothing you can do against this team. You can't stop Giannis. You're not going to stop Drew Holiday, who seems to have a career year. Lopez, Portis, even now you're picking up Goran Dragic, Middleton, a healthy Middleton. I mean, Connaughton. I can go on and on and on. You're not beating the Bucks in the 7 games. I'll give the Bulls 5 games, maybe 6. I'll give them 5. 4-1. 4-1 Bucks. I know you want to root for the Bulls. Let me hear you say it. Go ahead,
you're damn right. You're damn right. I ain't rooting for the Bulls. You got damn right. Because I don't want to see that cheater prosper with his cheating. So that man should be stripped of an NBA title, and the organization should be stripped.
I'm gonna say it one
of
time.
NBA championship.
Do not start with that garbage. Okay?
I ain't starting. I'm just pointing that out because everybody who listens to this podcast every week know how I feel about that cheating Giannis. First of all, your movie stank. I just want to tell you that it stank. I don't know what the hell
Disney Plus was
doing.
Why here you going on another?
No, I just want to say they movie stank.
I
watched it. I was snoring into the first 20 minutes.
You know why? Because you hate the man. That's what.
No. I gave it a chance.
You have
just like you gave Space Jam a chance with LeBron James.
It wasn't too bad. That was too bad.
No, like I said, you gave Space Jam a chance. You like. Put the heat on the side for LeBron James. I'm gonna give Space Jam 2 a chance, and you actually admitted on the show that you like Space Jam. So I said to myself that I was gonna give Giannis and them a chance and watch the Disney Plus series. You know they had.
When did you give him a chance? I never heard this. Is breaking news.
I watched it a couple days ago.
I watched it a couple days ago.
Yeah, I watched it a couple days ago, and it stank. That's what it is. That's what.
First of all,
I know who produced that crap.
That's the problem. That's the problem with you, man. You don't want to expand your mind.
I was expanding my mind.
No, you know why? Because your hatred for the man runs too deep. Because he allegedly stepped on somebody's foot, or he allegedly. That's right. I said it.
I got video proof.
No one has video proof. Okay?
I have video proof, sir.
There is no video. It's
basketball dead. Operations admitted that they dropped the ball when Giannis. You see, you like to take me there. That's what you like to do. You like to take me there, and you like to let me go on a rent. Like I said, the Brooklyn Nets was screwed of an NBA championship because of that man Giannis. That man Giannis stuck his tugboat Titanic foot out and injured the great Kyrie Irving for preventing the Brooklyn Nets to go up 3-1 in the playoffs. Then he winds up not playing the whole damn series. And then you left Kevin Durant with a one-legged James Harden. Now, like I was saying, I actually put my feelings to the side to watch this Giannis movie. I had my nachos. I had my Coca-Cola. And I actually let me give this a chance. So I'm on my couch watching this, and I was asleep the first 20 minutes in the movie. Stank. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. But you're damn right. I got the Bulls winning this series because I don't actually put my money on cheaters because cheaters always get caught. And what goes around comes around. I ain't picking the upset for the Chicago Bulls to beat the Milwaukee Bucks in 7 games. The player of the series is going to be Zach LaVine, who had a big game today to beat the damn Toronto Raptors. Bulls 4-3. First round is on you, sir.
You need help.
I don't need help.
You need some help.
I don't need nothing.
I'm going to call a doctor or therapist for you so we can have the connect. We're just gonna sit down one day and we're gonna talk about this whole Giannis.
Ain't nothing wrong with me.
Because you need help. You need help. You refuse to get over this alleged BS that he stepped on somebody's feet. He cost a championship.
It's not alleged BS. It's facts, sir.
There's no facts. It's 3 years ago and you're still talking about it.
It's
Let
facts.
it go.
That's why it's
Let
facts.
it go. It ain't facts.
Facts last forever, sir.
You're talking about what is this? What is this? FBI
Facts
files?
last forever.
With who?
In general, with the world, sir.
No.
Is it a fact that the New York Knicks won a championship in 1973? Is that a fact?
Of course it is.
Exactly. So facts. It was 50 plus years ago, and it's still a fact.
It actually happened. Okay.
So you said that didn't happen? I must have played the video on this show of Giannis sticking his damn Titanic tugboat foot out, hurting the great Kyrie Irving. And you want to sit here with a straight damn face where I got backup from basketball operations talking about they missed and dropped the ball on that call. They actually admitted it.
Who is they?
Basketball operation. I'm talking about Malik Rose. Now is Joe Dumars. Shout out to Joe Dumars and crew for basketball operations. Okay, they actually admitted they dropped the ball on this specific play. Giannis should be fined, and he should be stripped of the NBA title, sure as the Milwaukee Bucks. That's a fact. Fact, sir.
See what I mean? You need help. You just want me. Do you realize that if he wins this year, NBA championship, he'll be one of 6 players to win MVP, not once, but twice, but 3 times, as well as Defense Player of the Year. He'd be on the list of with the greatest of all time: Michael Jordan, Larry Bird, Magic Johnson, Kareem Abdul-Jabbar, and I forget who the other 2 players were.
And I pray that doesn't happen.
And that is a serious list that needs to be consideration. That Giannis, as much as I love to hear this reaction from you, he could be top 10 of all time.
Oh.
Get the fuck out of here! What fucking warming up? Get out of here!
Do you understand? Do you?
And you hate it. You hate it.
No.
You
Do
hate
you
it.
understand?
You hate it.
Do you
It's
understand?
okay.
Before the 75-year anniversary, there was actually 50 greatest players. Right?
Yeah.
So that means that it was 10 power forwards before he actually made his team a couple of years ago. Okay? So those 10 players, you mean to tell me that Giannis is better than them 10 power forwards that was selected way before he was goddamn born?
Depends who it is. Depends who those power forwards are.
Karl Malone.
Dude. Oh yeah, he's better than Karl Malone.
What?
He's better than Karl Malone.
How is he better than Karl Malone? Explain this to me. How?
Man, all Karl Malone did was shoot his 15, 20 foot shot mid range and then goes to the rim.
Well, at least you have a
Yes,
damn mid-range shot.
Yes, it was. Yes, he's strong as heck.
How many MVPs you have?
But if you take away all of John Stockton's assists, what is Karl Malone?
How many MVPs does Karl Malone has?
You got 0, 1. You got 1, right?
2.
And what he got to show for it?
And the only reason
Nothing.
he didn't win a championship because he went against the great Michael Jordan.
No, the only reason he didn't win it. Well, the other reason was because when he went to team up with Gary Payton and Shaq and Kobe, 2004. How'd that work out?
Nah, that could have won it, yeah, but that was all Kobe fault. But let's get to that.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah. Yes, it was. I will admit that. Yes, it was.
Uh-huh.
What other power forwards is he better than?
Tim Duncan. Is he better than Tim Duncan?
Okay, no, he's not better.
Okay. Is he better than Charles Barkley?
I mean, the man got what, a championship? Yeah, he's past Charles. He's past Charles.
He passed Charles.
He's past Charles. He's better than Charles. Sorry.
Is he better than James Worthy?
James Worthy was a guard.
No, he wasn't a guard.
When he
Forward,
got drafted, he was a guard. He played the 2.
He's a forward, sir.
No, he's a 3. We're talking about the 4 position. He was a 2/3.
He's a forward, sir.
Yeah, he wasn't okay. You want to say he's better than James Worthy? I love Big Game James. You talking to a man that first watched basketball? It was Showtime Lakers, Magic, Kareem, Byron Scott, Michael Cooper, Kurt Rambis. He's better than Big Game James. Sorry.
Get the fuck out of here! What fucking warming up? Get out of here!
Why'd you ask the question and you get mad at the answer?
You're unbelievable. You're unbelievable.
I'm sorry. What you want me to say? He's better. You just don't want to admit the truth.
I ain't want to admit what?
He's better than KD too. You know what I'm saying?
How? He really brung it there. How? That was my next player too.
KD just a better scorer. That's just it. He's just a better scorer.
No, how is Giannis better than KD?
He's not.
So why you just say he's better than the KD?
Yeah, just to get you upset. That's why.
Right now, and let's just gather up all these bricks and let's build a shelter for the homeless so that maybe your mother has a place to live and your sister too. I want your mother and your sister out of my house immediately.
Anyway, let's go to the Western Conference and go blasting himself.
Sorry.
The Lakers won last night. The Grizzlies will be playing the LA Lakers in the first round. Who you have winning and what's the score?
I'm sorry, the score?
I mean,
I don't give no score.
The series. I mean, who you have winning the series?
You ready for this?
Yeah.
Lakers gonna win this series.
Nah.
The Los Angeles Lakers are going to beat the Memphis Grizzlies. I said on this show 3 weeks ago, maybe 2 weeks ago, 2 episodes ago, ladies and gentlemen, I do not trust the Memphis Grizzlies. Why did I say that? They're too damn cocky, and they're feeling themselves too much. They need to be humble. Now, who better to humble a whole bunch of young whippersnappers, a bunch of kids, than LeBron James. It is just like wrestling. I will go to the wrestling aspect for you, so you can have a clear understanding.
And watch him out.
What did Rey Mysterio do against young Dominic Mysterio? When the kid was feeling himself, exactly. He took the belt off in front of 85,000 fans, and he whooped that ass. And that is the same thing that a 38-year-old LeBron James, who is still one of the best players on the planet, is going to do to these young whippersnappers. And the audacity of Dylan Brooks sitting around saying, "Oh, I would love to play LeBron 7 games." After talk trash to the man the last couple times you played each other. And then now you got another so-called Ja Morant incident that's been just went viral, I guess, a couple hours ago. I don't know where that came from. No one cares at this point. And then I think the point that people that doesn't realize, Steven Adams is not playing this whole series. He's out for the home playoffs. Brandon Clark has already been lost for the season. Jaren Jackson Jr., who will be Defensive Player of the Year, in my opinion, easily his biggest flaw is that he gets into foul trouble. You give him 2 fouls in the first quarter. Who is your backup? Santi Aldama? You're not going to, it's too early for Kenneth Lofton Jr. So who you going to put in the post against Anthony Davis? Not named Jaren Jackson if he gets in foul trouble? Oh, the Lakers can attack the paint all day. But nonetheless, you know how the Lakers are going to do. They're going to shoot threes and yada, yada, yada. But when you got one of the greatest drivers of all time, LeBron James, and you got Anthony Davis, when AD becomes AD that we know, Memphis don't have no interior. And they're not really good in the half court. But when you put Memphis in transition, they're a problem. Why? Ja Morant, Dylan Brooks, need I say more? I see the Lakers winning this series 4-2. I see the Lakers humbling Ja Morant. I see it happening. I really do. I told your ass all this cockiness from Memphis, it's going to come right back to haunt them. And who better than these little young punks to show them the ropes and how basketball is played better than the Memphis Grizzlies? I gave Memphis 2 games. They ain't not ready. Go ahead.
I have to agree with you. That the Lakers.
Thank you.
I agree with you that the Lakers. This is going to be a good series. This is one other than your Knicks series. I'm totally locked in on. I'm totally going to watch every single minute of it.
Damn right.
But this is another series that I'm very going to have a very close eye on. It's going to be an entertaining series. I have this series going 7 games. Okay, I agree with everything you said about when it comes to the Grizzlies. They're too damn cocky. Okay, Adams is out, but the main king factor for the Lakers is Anthony Davis. And you get his bump Anthony Davis, and the man get injured, and he'll be out for a couple of games in the playoffs. He's just that fragile. Okay, you can actually just breathe on Anthony Davis. He's out for the rest of the season. Okay, at the end of the day, when it comes to the Lakers, when healthy, the whole squad is there. They can beat the Grizzlies, but Anthony Davis has to show up. You cannot leave everything on LeBron and D'Lo. Anthony Davis should be the first option, LeBron second, and D'Lo third. Once you do that, and Anthony Davis is playing like Anthony Davis, like we love, when he's healthy, dominating in that post, because we believe Jaren, I agree with you, Jackson always getting foul trouble. He is going to be defensive player of the year, but if he calm the hell down and focus, he actually put Anthony Davis slow. I don't want to say on lock, but he can actually slow him down when he's playing smart. You don't get in foul trouble. So this is going to be a close series for me, but I still have the Grizzlies win this in 7 games. Why? Because the Grizzlies get home court advantage. Next game we got the Suns versus the Clippers. Another Marcus' favorite team. Go ahead, sir. Floor's on you. Let me just put this out there. Paul George will not be playing in this series. Thank God. So the Clippers might have a chance. Okay, but as soon as you have Pandemic P,
it's playoff P, sir.
Pandemic
playoff P. Playoff P.
There is no chance. But since he's out, Westbrook has been playing well. Who we have winning this series, sir? The Suns or the Clippers? And their fingers on the button, sir. You can't help it. You can't help it. Just go ahead and say it. Go ahead and pick your trashy Clippers. Look at the struggle, ladies and gentlemen. Look at the struggle in this man's face. Look at this struggle. It's disgusting.
This is actually the second most anticipated playoff matchup I'm looking forward to.
Mm-hmm.
Damn the whole KD Westbrook, KD versus Russ. Yes, it's the first time they play against each other since they play on the same team in the playoffs. Yes, I understand. I am looking forward to the Kawhi Leonard matchup versus Kevin Durant. That is a matchup because, well, let's be honest, Kawhi Leonard is not the two-way player that he used to be anymore.
Say it again.
Kawhi Leonard is not. He's still a pretty good defender, but he is not the top two-way player in the league anymore.
Well, I don't know why the man haven't played in 3 years. But go ahead. The man, we at Ram games. Eating on the damn popcorn and hot dogs. Go ahead.
I don't know if this has ever happened before, but we have 2 African American coaches coaching in the NBA playoffs. Has that happened before?
Yes.
Okay, I just want to make sure. That's dope. Ty Lue, Monty Williams, 2 of the best head coaches, in my opinion, in basketball. Then no order, top 5, whatever you want to put it. If playoff P comes back around with the Clippers,
he's not. He's not. He's out for the first round, sir.
He's not. No, he's not. They have never announced him out for the first round. They say he will not be available for game 1.
Yeah. What was the report before that?
That he's not ready.
Exactly.
But that does not mean.
Of course they're gonna say he's not ready for the first game of the series. Of course they're gonna say that.
First of all, we're not gonna do that. We're not gonna disrespect my man.
Excuse me.
Well, first of all, by the
Pandemic?
way, first of all, no, it's playoff. First of all,
I don't recognize that person.
I want to give a shout out. Playoff P got a podcast now. I don't know if you noticed. He got a podcast.
Who cares?
I care. I'm a fan of Playoff P. Paul George, one of my favorite players in the NBA. You know how I feel about Playoff P. Shout out to Playoff P. Jackie Long. Shout out to that great podcast.
What'd you convince him to come to the Knicks?
What does that have to do with this conversation?
It just randomly came across my mind. Go ahead.
Never mind. See, that's what you do. You're not throwing me off today. You not throwing me off today.
No place.
If playoff P comes back by at least game 3 or game 4, and you have a tied up series, I'm around with my Clippers. I can't do it. Sorry. I can't trust Phoenix.
Get the fuck out of here. What fucking warming up? Get out of here.
I'm sorry. I can't trust Phoenix because somebody going to get hurt.
Stop the cap.
I ain't stopping no cap. I'm being dead serious. Somebody going to get hurt. You better pray it ain't your dude. You better pray not your boy Durant. I want the floor slippery. I want.
Hey, there you go.
I want floors. I want floors not being mopped.
Prayed on a man downfall.
I want KD win all the Nikes he got in the world. I want him win open toe shoes. I want I want mop and glow on the floor, fabuloso, but Ponsol. I want it all. Okay, You better hope you're. And I'm not saying I want the man injured. I'm just.
Excuse me, you just named like 7 products they should put on the damn court to injure this man.
And
you gonna try to say you're all okay to hurt?
I'm joking. I don't like seeing nobody get injured, dude. But you better hope your dude don't get injured. I don't want those. No, anybody ain't got no excuses. Right. It's your guy.
You better hope your man not get hurt.
Who?
Mr. Sore Knees himself, Kawhi Leonard. You better hope he don't get hurt.
First of all,
you better play every damn game in the series. You better play every. First of all, I don't want nothing but no soreness.
He's been playing back to backs. If you haven't noticed, he's played every game. He's almost played every game
because he ain't hurt
for the Clippers in the second half.
Capping.
That's right. He's happy.
Yeah, he just cashing them damn checks.
Call what you want.
No, I'm calling what it is.
He's king of LA.
Stealing money.
Call what you want. You don't want to talk about stealing money. Look at Ben Simmons. That's stealing money.
I agree.
That's stealing the check. That's Zion Williamson stealing money.
Yeah, Zion stealing money. Come on.
They both stealing money.
Come back.
Millions of dollars.
Me and Zion. What the hell that supposed to mean?
He has a whole look up.
I don't make no sense. I'll come back when I feel like Zion. When have you ever been Zion, sir? You haven't been Zion since you came into the damn league. You haven't been Zion since you got hurt in the damn tournament. I don't get it.
I'm sorry, man.
The balls.
That was funny. I won't be back. He said, real quick, I'm sorry. Doctor said that he is 99%, but they won't rush him back till he's 100%. But he says, I won't be back unless I'm Zion.
God, bro.
I'm sorry.
That man do not want to be in New Orleans. He don't want to be there.
The Mountain Dew commercials, the Mountain Dew commercials, the beignets, the crawfish, the crayfish, the crawfish.
I don't get Zion, bro. I don't get that. When you said that shit, I was confused. I'm like, bro, you haven't been Zion since you left Duke, bro.
Bro, I'm gonna tell you right now, and I don't mean to say this in a funny way. If he keeps going the way he is going, he's gonna be Eddie Curry.
I won't go that far, but
okay, Jamarcus Russell.
Yes, Jamarcus Russell. Yes, I agree with that. But Jamarcus Russell is fat and out of shape
because he's eating donuts the first minute he got the check.
Zion had an injury before he got into the league.
It's because of the damn shoes that. You caught yourself up. You talk about KD, but you caught yourself up. Okay, you're damn right. It's them damn cheap ass Chinese Nike's made shoes. Okay, first of all, get some damn better material. That's number one. Okay, and number two, can anybody wear hot tops? Do anyone wear hot tops anymore? Can anybody put these players in high tops? Because when I was growing up, Michael Jordan had high tops. Okay, Magic Johnson had high tops. Iverson had high tops. Everybody who had a signature. Oh, even Julius Erving. Shout out to Converse. I don't know about Walt Clyde Frazier. I just see all low tops with him. Watch about, sir.
Wait a minute. It was the 70s.
Pumas.
I ain't seen no high tops.
Pumas are high tops. He had high tops.
I ain't seen no high tops.
You know, he could have got some British Knights for crying out loud. It was high top.
Only thing I saw high top Walt Clyde Frazier was his damn suits. That's what it was. It was just, the brightness of his suit was just high. Okay, at the end of the day, you have to put these players in high top sneakers.
Unfortunately, those days are dead.
No, it's not dead.
So
Nike's is being cheap. What was that?
We were talking about the Suns and
so you got the Clippers winning how many games? You're not coming back, sir.
He's coming
back.
Not. This is 7 games. This is 7 games.
It's a 7-game series. You got to win them 7 games. Or the 3.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going.
Well, I know who you're going.
Of course.
Just go and say it.
Of course. The Suns is winning in 6 games. That's with and without playoff P. Pandemic P. And I don't trust that then Kawhi Leonard. Something's gonna happen. He's gonna try to go up for a dunk and then actually land wrong on one of his knees and get playing more soreness.
Just be optimistic this year?
What?
Why can't you be optimistic this year?
What?
Everything that you say has always to do with the past. How about we be optimistic this year? Huh?
It's a fact. You just said it was a fact.
Okay. I said it by accident. Okay.
That's by
I didn't mean
accident.
to say
So
it.
Kawhi Leonard does not complain a lot about being injured, about his soreness and stuff like that.
Well, it happens. Tomato. You know what I mean? It happens. You don't hear him complain about his feet when it comes to New Balance.
Stop the cap.
Maybe KD should come to New
Because
Balance.
he hardly plays. That's why you don't complain about the damn feet. He already plays.
Well, maybe KD should come to New Balance then. Leave Nike, come to KD.
I'll be doing the stupidest moves there, mate.
No,
anyway, I got the Suns winning this in 6 games, sir. 4-2.
Okay.
We got the Kings versus the Warriors. 3-6 seed. Who do you have winning in this series, sir? He put the chips down, so he's about to say something blasphemous.
I want to give love to the Sacramento Kings because I told you from the beginning of the season. Now I want to hear you say it. Say it.
What?
What did I tell you from the beginning of the season? Did I not say the Sacramento Kings were going to go to playoffs this season?
Yes, I give you a round of applause.
So, thank you very much. Who knows Steve Kerr? What coach knows Steve Kerr better than anybody in the league? That would be the former assistant who won an NBA championship with the Warriors, the current head coach, Mike Brown. Who, by the way, is not even close. The man is coach of the year. I mean, ain't nothing to talk about. Let's give the man an award right now.
I agree.
Okay. De'Aaron Fox, clutch player of the year, most clutch points in the fourth quarter. I mean, damn. That is the only move Magic Johnson has been wrong about when it comes to Lonzo Ball, De'Aaron Fox. Obviously, Lonzo Ball get well soon. De'Aaron Fox is obviously the better player. Domantas Sabonis is he's just a beast, bro. He's just a monster. Malik Monk, Kevin Huerter, Trey Lyles, rookie Keegan Murray. You ready for this, Jeff?
Mm-hmm.
This goes 7 games. This goes 7
Kings
games.
and the Warriors going 7 games?
They're going 7 games, bro. The last time the Sacramento Kings hosted a playoff game was 2006. Kevin Martin was on the team, but he was coming off the bench. Do you know who the starting small forward of that team was, Jeff?
2006.
Mm-hmm.
Was that Tyreke Evans in them?
No.
It was after? It's still C. Webb in them at the time?
No, after C. Webb.
Oh, right. Because C. Webb went to Detroit.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know.
You ready for the answer?
Was Zach Randolph?
No.
Who?
The starting small forward for the Kings in 2006 when they last made the playoffs was Ron Artest.
Oh, right. Who was the point guard on the team?
That was Mike Bibby.
Who was the whole
Bibby was still there. That starting 5 at the time?
Yeah.
There was Mike Bibby, Ron Artest. Oh.
Who was the power forwards and stuff?
Oh, I don't remember the name.
You said it's 2000 what?
2006. Oh, the 2 guard was Bonzi Wells. 2 guard was Bonzi Wells, bro. People who don't know, there's so many young dudes out here who missed out in the 2000s. People act like, yo, Bonzi Wells, who the hell is that? Google him. Bonzi Wells was no scrub. Bonzi Wells got buckets. He was a defender. He was a damn good 2-way player. Bonzi Wells was still putting up numbers after his years in Portland. Let's not forget that, Jeff.
All right, I got you right now.
Mm-hmm.
2005 and 6 Sacramento Kings roster. There was 44-38. Finished fourth in the NBA Pacific Division. Rick Element was still coach. That's right now.
Go ahead. I'm listening.
The roster.
Mm-hmm.
Sharif Abdul-Rahim.
Mm-hmm.
Mike Bibby.
Mm-hmm.
Francisco Garcia.
Mm-hmm.
Jason
From the
Hart.
BX. From the BX.
Yeah, better than Kim Walker. Jason Hart.
Such
Jason Hart. Kevin Martin. Brad Miller.
Wow, Brad Miller. Wow. All-star Brad Miller.
Sergio Mona.
You're probably an international player.
Yeah, he's from France.
Yeah, you probably never see
Another international player, Vental Papalinko.
Yes, he used to play with Supersonics.
Ronnie Price, Jamal Sampson, Brian Skinner, Pedro Stojakovic.
Pedro was still there?
Yeah, he was still there. Kenny Thompson, Bonzi Wells, Carlos Williamson, and Meta World Peace. Lost to the first round.
To who?
Let me see.
See a little, might see you see a little irony in it.
Okay. Boop, boop, boop. Sharif Abdul-Rahim. Cool brother, by the way. I work with him.
Yeah, absolutely cool, bro. By the way, if you ever get to watch the Showtime documentary, please watch it. Please watch it. It is a must. It is a must watch on Showtime, I believe.
Playoff stats. Playoff stats.
No, I want to know who they played in the first round.
Yeah, that's what I'm trying to find out.
That was.
They lost to the San Antonio Spurs 4-2 in the Western Conference first round.
Okay. So it's been since 2006. That's what it says. Irony. 2006. Who was the coach now? A Popovich pedigree. Steve Kerr. That's what I said. Irony. Who absolutely, if memory serves me correct, Spurs won that championship that year, correct?
2006. No.
Who won that year? 2006. That was Detroit? That wasn't Detroit.
No, it's Miami.
That was Miami. Okay. Thank you.
It's Miami and Dallas.
Right. Miami, Dallas. Correct. Okay. Never mind. So.
Spurs won the next year.
Right.
When they beat LeBron.
Right. Thank you. So, as I was saying, this whole thing is irony. 17 years, 16, 17 years in the making. This team ain't been in the playoffs since 2006. Ain't sniffed it. Their crowd and their fans are a different breed. When a team has not been in the playoffs and has been starving for playoff success, and they actually have had that in over a decade, I think the arena and the fans will make an extreme difference. I have three major questions about Golden State. How will they play on the road? What is I think the most important thing about this whole damn series has nothing to do with Stephen Clay or Draymond. What is the status of Andrew Wiggins? And number three, how they play on the road, Andrew Wiggins' status, and the most important thing is how the hell will Jordan Poole play in the playoffs? My answer to your question, I think Sacramento wins in 7 games.
Get the fuck out of here! What fucking warming up? Get out of here!
I do not think the Golden State Warriors will win this series. They are horrible on the road. They are horrible and
Once
abysmal
again.
road.
Yo, going by what the regular season.
That's fine.
This is a brand new season, and in the past, Golden State, did they win the championship last year on the road?
Absolutely.
Right. So that would tell you when it comes to the playoffs, anything is possible with the Golden State Warriors. I don't give a damn what they did in the damn regular season. This is Steph Curry talking about here. This is the same Golden State team that averaged 55 points the last game they played in the first half. In the first half, not the whole game, the first half. Steph Curry, Klay Thompson, Jordan Poole, and the crew. The only X factor is they're going to have Wiggins or not. But I still believe in the Warriors can still make it to the NBA Finals with and without Andrew Wiggins. Even though he's going to do some tough stuff right now with baby mom. I mean, baby mom sleeping with his
that's
best
what's
friend.
going on. That's what's going on.
Sleeping with his best friend and stuff like that. It's a big circus.
I heard something was with his father. He was in conditional health and all of that. That's
part of it.
That came out.
That's part of it.
Okay.
You got that going on. You got the baby mama drama going on.
Oh man.
Sleeping with your best friend. Yeah, there's a lot of stories. I know because we investigate this shit. At the end of the day, ladies and gentlemen, do not count out the NBA champions. And I believe the Golden State Warriors is going to win this game in 6.
Okay.
I'm being respectful for the season that the Sacramento Kings have is the first playoff game anybody on that team had. If you want to point it out. Give me a better. Give me. He didn't make the playoffs. He made the playoffs with the Pacers?
Yes, he did.
When was this?
It was like 2019, 2018 when he played against LeBron.
Oh, so he was a rookie.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
No, he was a rookie in 2017. Remember, he was with the Thunder, then got traded to the Pacers. They made the squad. He made the playoffs.
He was on a Thunder first? I thought
he was drafted by Oklahoma City.
Oh, right. Give you that. All right. What else we got? The Nuggets is waiting on the winner of the Pelicans and the Thunders, who's going on right now while we live on this podcast. OKC Thunder and the New Orleans is tied up 52-52. Who you have winning this game and who will play the Nuggets in the first round?
I have Oklahoma City winning this game. There's no way I can't see a Shai Gilgeous-Alexander type player like him and not see this dude balled out. This dude, first of all, by the way, I don't know about you, I think Shai Gilgeous is worthy of all NBA first or second team.
I go second. I go second.
Okay, that's why I said first or second.
Yeah, you know the big dog's gonna go first.
And I want your criteria on that after. I wanted to ask you about the all because obviously I know you don't have a vote. I don't have a vote. I want your all to NBA first team.
Mm-hmm.
But I have OKC winning this game. They're fun to watch. I like Shai. I like the rookie. I don't know how many damn Williams they got. I like 5 different Williams. Jalen Williams. Look, man, I gotta get in terms of all these Williams. Yeah, I gotta have to break something down. They got too many Williamses, but nonetheless, they're fun to watch. They got a good coach. Their style is kind of a combination of pace and space and gritty. Does that make sense to you?
I get what you're saying.
Match. Yeah. It's something about the Pelicans. We thought in the NBA during the regular season that the Pelicans would have like a 4 or 5 seed. That was before Zion went down. CJ got hurt. BI got hurt. Larry Nance is hurt. Pretty much the whole path. The Pelicans see Alvarado is hurt. He's not even playing in this game. So you have half your 5 best players are pretty much injured. Obviously, Pelicans not making no excuses, but nonetheless, it's like a little bit too much too late. I think in the off season they need to figure out what the hell we gonna do with Zion. Is this dude gonna be healthy for us? Are you actually mentally ready to play? Are you gonna be Zion? Because you can't be Zion and be 99%, but say you're not Zion. If you ain't Zion, then who we interviewing? Like really?
They're stupid.
Sorry, man.
They're stupid. He made no sense.
He's like, what? He's like 23. He's like 23. Now, me and you, we have said and done some stupid things. We said some stupid things and done some stupid things. And now we're older. We're like, I probably would have said some stupid stuff like that. But that's why I'm laughing.
Well, that goes to his team, his media team, on how he responds to me. That it was the stupidest comment he ever made.
Right. It also goes to the OGs of the team. I mean, obviously, CJ McCollum, he's part of the, NPBA association? He's a vice president? I mean, you got to pull dude aside like, bro, you can't say no stupid stuff like that. That don't make no sense.
No.
You got to pull.
That has nothing to do with the.
No, I'm just saying that when
player association.
When your franchise, let's be honest, BI is not the franchise player, even though I think he should be.
Who's not the franchise player?
I think it's Brandon Ingram. I think he's Brandon Ingram.
He's not franchise player.
I know he's not. I'm saying he should be. Should be. Should be. Remember, BI, he's only 24, 25. He's not.
I agree.
No bum.
When he got dropped by the Lakers, he was a franchise player.
Yeah, that was till LeBron got there and like, bump all that.
Exactly.
Yeah, I mean, both of y'all play the same position, playing not the same style, but can't have both of them doing the same thing. So one of them got to go. But nonetheless, BI is, in my opinion, the more when he's healthy, he's a baller. But Zion is your franchise player.
Drafted number one overall.
Right. But you can't have dude out there saying that. Well, you got guys like CJ McCollum that has been through some ish as a leader. You know what I'm saying? That's what every team is missing right now. Like not every team. Most teams are missing. They're missing the OGs and the leaders. Like when Charles Barkley came to the league and he had Moses Malone as his mentor. Like, congratulations to Udonis Haslam, UD, 42 years old. He's gonna have a front office job. He's forever Miami. He's forever Miami. He's an OG mentor. You don't have a lot of teams that have an OG mentor that can sit your ass down and say, hey man, you can't say no dumb ish like that. That don't make no sense. He needs somebody to tell him you gotta lose some damn weight.
He did lose weight. When Zion came back to the league this season, he was slim and trim.
He was slim and trim, but
still got injured.
Exactly, with the same foot injury, with the same damn foot injury. So it's got to be
that's not his
else.
fault. And that's not his fault. Let me
not when you're doing Mountain Dew commercials,
bro. That's different. He's not on the court playing, doing Mountain Dew commercials. What I'm saying is, I'm gonna give you this analogy. Right, let's say you have a car, right? And you go to fix that problem with the car, right? Let's say there's something wrong with the engine, right? Okay, so whatever's wrong with the engine, what the engineer says, okay, I'm gonna pay for that. What's wrong? Can you guys fix it? Yes, I can fix it. Give them the money to fix it, right? Then everything's working fine for the next couple of weeks. Then something else is wrong. So when something else is wrong with with the car, they have to diagnose something else is wrong with that injury. So it just whenever something happens like that, when you have an injury, there always going to be other elements for you getting injured again. Why? Because you are actually messing with certain parts in your body that are aligned together. So when they align together and one thing is hurt, then you get that thing that's hurt, and then it affects the other things that are running, and it actually could affect that. So that's what is wrong with Zion. He got his injury. I forgot what his injury was. It was a foot injury. So when we have a foot injury, then certain elements in your foot. Okay, I fixed one part, but me fixing the part can actually damage and actually cause other injuries to other parts of the foot.
But then
That's
he
what it
ended up
is.
putting his. Well, then you somehow he coming to slim and trim, but now he put on the weight back again. His weight
Yeah,
is
because you're
back
not
up.
playing. I agree with you. It's bad discipline, and it's bad for his whoever's training this guy. He did put the weight back on, but I mean, like, me personally, I think Zion just don't want to be in New Orleans.
I mean, if he don't want to be on New Orleans, why sign the check? Why? Oh yeah, I get free money while playing only half the season. See, obviously that's what I don't know what the news. This new CBA ain't gonna do nothing about that. It's just it is what it is.
He
They
can do
feel
something
that
about it.
yeah, well they're gonna require a player, the NBA player, to play a certain amount of games now, and then if you don't, what? They still won't get a check, right?
Every team has a
That
medical
won't
staff.
change.
Every team
Right.
has a medical staff. So if a player is out for a certain amount of games, right,
Mm-hmm.
for this whatever reason, the medical staff like this is his injury and this the time limit he's gonna be out. Once that time limit out and you actually start testing this thing, the injury out, and he's actually working well with it, and he actually could play. It is not up to the team to say we're gonna send him out more games to make sure he's more healthy. No, it didn't happen like that back in the day. Once you actually cleared
Mm-hmm.
of the injury, you're good to go. You're back to playing. The team does not make the decision to say, I'm going to send him more a couple of games just to make sure we don't damage anything. No, if your medical staff says it's okay to go, it's okay for them to go. And this is the problem. And everybody want to actually celebrate Greg Popovich. Okay, let me tell you this.
He
This
started
man,
it.
he
low
started
management.
that player management crap.
Low management. He started it, right? He absolutely
He started that. So I want to hear nothing before this happened with the player management thing. Whenever you was cleared to play, you were actually cleared to play, and you had to play.
In hindsight, if you want to add to it, it was Greg Popovich starting it, the low management, but then it became the whole karma that came back to bite him in his ass with the whole Kawhi situation.
No,
So he started it. You don't think so?
no.
Or do you think that's different?
Kawhi was capping.
I mean, yeah, he was capping.
He was
But
capping.
that's why
let me
I
say
said
this.
that the karma came back to haunt Greg Popovich.
Oh yeah, I agree with that. But I
That's
want
my
to
point. That's
I
it.
want, but that's kind of a gray area here. If Kawhi is out 3 weeks cover of a sore knee, right?
Okay.
The medical staff say, "Oh, all right, for him to recover from this sore, there's nothing serious. He just have a sore knee for 3 weeks. 3 weeks is up, right?" Greg Popovich went to Kawhi Leonard and said, "Are you ready to play?" He said, "No, I'm not ready." But the medical staff is saying you're ready to play.
Right.
Kawhi Leonard is capping. He want to send out more games. Why? Because number one, he doesn't have a good chance of winning, and number two, he getting the big bucks. So that's the problem with it.
Yeah, no, I agree with that part. I absolutely agree with it. I didn't like Kawhi sitting down where he was with the Spurs.
And he's still doing it. That's the thing.
I mean, he's not doing it now because he's been playing a little. He's been playing a lot more. He's been playing. That includes back-to-backs.
I'm talking about the first 3 years he got with the Clippers.
No, that's fine.
You want me to tell me Kawhi Leonard wasn't capping that he was hurt?
Hold tight. Is it really 3 years already?
It's been 3 years. He signed with the Clippers before COVID.
Oh yeah. Oh, he did resign. Oh, wow.
That's what I'm saying. This man is spending money.
That seemed like a blur. It seemed like a blur,
because time go fast. That's what it is. But
it seemed like a big blur. But I hear you. But
yeah, I got
what the hell is Zion? But yeah, Zion, they got to figure something out with Zion. Like you gave him the metal the whole contract. Like, bro, what you gonna do?
I think Zion don't want to be in New Orleans because he actually expressed that before he actually signed an extension.
I mean, would you sign an extension knowing that you're the franchise player and you're gonna get over $200 million and you don't
Because
not
the
able to
mark
hit 25?
and here's
Sure.
why. And here's why.
Sure.
The market for Zion was not big enough because
Because he's
nobody
on a
was
small
going to.
team market.
No. The market was not big for Zion because he had to play in damn games at the time he actually spent with New Orleans. Why would I give you close to the damn $200 to $300 million for you to sign with me and you haven't played a damn full season yet?
You know what I just realized, and I'm glad you brought that up? Zion's contract is more than John Morant's.
You're right.
Yeah, that's crazy.
For what?
Because Ja got the 190 max. And Zion got, what was it, 215, 220?
Sound like that, yeah.
Oh, man.
It's a little less.
He's only played 40-some games. Well, that's more than his whole career, but dude has missed 143 games his entire career, and Miles Bridges has played more games than him in one season.
That's why Zion signed that extension, because if you sign that extension, you get more money. Because he wasn't going to get that money in the off market as a free agent. So I'm gonna sign this extension, get more money, but I'm actually managed when I play or not.
Right.
And that's something the CBA has. Well, I don't want to get too much up, but that's what they actually. That's one. That's actually one of the main talking points when it comes to the CBA. Listen, if you eligible to play and the medical staff actually clears you, you have to play.
Mm-hmm.
And then what makes it worse? I love Adam. So he's the coolest guy in the world. Okay, my first day I actually met him, he gave me the brother pound. It caught me off guard. It caught me off guard. Okay, I gave him the. I
want when we get off the line, when we get off our show, I want to hear Adam Silver story. I would love to.
No, I say right now.
I would love to. Okay.
I right now. My first day, I'm actually working for the NBA. Right, this is 2015. Right, so I actually bumped into Adam Silver. I'm doing my rounds or whatever. So I actually bumped into him. Like, hey, you new? I'm like, yeah. I'm a new security guy and all that. Well, welcome to the NBA. So I reached my hand out. You know, the white handshake. You know, you shake it like this.
Mm-hmm.
This motherfucker, he goes like, he gave me the brother pound. I'm like, right on. I'm like, right on. I was just caught off guard. I was just caught off guard. And I'm like, yeah, right on. More power to you. But that's my first, in interaction with Adam Silver. Adam Silver's cool. He's down to earth.
Best manager in sports history.
Nah, I wouldn't say that.
Since David Stern.
No. Let me say this.
Who's better than Adam Silver right now in terms of manager? Not manager, in terms
commissioner.
of
You talking about commissioner?
Commissioner, yes.
Commissioner.
You know what I meant. Who's a better commissioner than Adam Silver in sports right now? You're not gonna say Roger Goodell. You're not gonna say Paul Tagliabue.
No, Adam Silver is the best commissioner in sports right now.
That's it. That's all I meant. I had the wrong terminology.
I had like I said, I know some deeper shit. But anyway, Adam Silver is a great person. But when it comes to the CBA and him actually recognizing that we're not going to crack down on player management, that's a huge problem. Number one, you are actually screwing the fans over.
Because you're taking the fans away from the fans wanting to see their favorite players.
Exactly.
Right.
Exactly. That's number one. Number two, you allowing the organization, the teams, to actually do this. If Julius Randle has sold in his left knee, okay, he's out 2 weeks. The medical staff diagnosed he'll be back in 2 weeks. Okay, then you actually have the front office saying, "Oh, we're gonna give him another 2 weeks." No.
First of all, Tibbs would be like, You know, he's gonna play the next game. Tibbs don't believe in no injuries.
Listen, but once that organization say no, he's not playing in
Tibbs,
2 weeks.
I
Tibbs
know.
ain't gonna say shit.
Don't let Tibbs be no medical nothing. Don't put him on no medical team. Don't see no flies. He just got a sore knee.
Tibbs put
He's
you
gonna
out there
play
with
the
a
next
broken
game.
finger, a sore big toe. He put you out there anyway. But
that's the one negative about Tibbs. Like, God damn, let the man rest.
Tibbs is
Rest.
old school. He's old school. He has the old school.
That's one nigga. He's too damn old school.
He has the old school mentality.
If he got a broken leg, he's playing the next game. Like,
I won't go that far.
The man snapped his damn leg. He'll be all right.
If it's a minor injury like some soreness or like a sprained finger or something like that, and you actually go past the time that you actually supposed to recover from that, then Tibbs is going to actually push for you to play. But if the organization and the front office say, "Hey, no, we're going to leave him out for another 2 weeks," that's the problem. So Adam Silver is actually backing that up. So number one, you have fans paying their hard-earned money, especially you a Knicks fan. The damn tickets is incredible. It's incredible. I mean, this was the nosebleed seats. You got to pay $200, close to $300 for some Chase Bridge seats. Please, I'm not doing that.
I love how you just get off topic. Just go.
I'm just giving an example.
You can't help it. So.
I'm just giving an example.
By the way, Dana White is probably the second best commissioner of all sports. So.
Do they consider him as a commissioner? No.
I don't know the term.
They didn't say
I don't
owner.
know the term for. I don't know the term for his.
They didn't say like president and CEO of UFC. They don't
say president CEO. Right.
What's up, Will? How you doing, bro? But yeah, that's all I'm just saying. Like, Adam Silver is backing all that up. All this nonsense. I like, bro. I understand that teams want to win, but when you have lower level teams who's not even going to be in the playoffs and then missing games because you decided to pull them out, no, these players is getting hundreds of thousands of dollars.
Right.
You can't do that. You got to give the audience something, bro. That's all I'm saying. So that's one disagreement I have with Adam.
There's another disagreement I have with Adam Silver. This whole Minnesota Timberwolves situation is so stupid to me, right? So obviously it has to be talked about. Obviously, was it the game? I'm watching the game. It was a Sunday. Watching on my phone. There's Minnesota versus I forgot who the hell they played, and I'm seeing the issue between Gobert and Kyle Anderson. Mm-hmm. I literally see the words. Kyle Anderson could call dude a bitch. Not once, not twice, 3 times. There's already so many times one grown man called me the B word and be okay with it in the middle of the floor when you're trying to go for a playoff spot. Mm-hmm. Let's be honest, ladies and gentlemen, everybody's seen the footage. It wasn't a punch. It wasn't.
He did hit him in the chest. That's
I mean, it wasn't no punch. It wasn't like homie just fell and collapsed to the floor. Thank God he didn't. It wasn't even a play. I mean, he hit him in the chest. It makes it like he hit him in the jaw. He knocked him down. He made it go night. Nah. I mean, he grazed him in the chest.
Yeah, but
Rudy gets sent home. I understand you can't do that with a teammate. I understand that, but we have seen.
Those are rules. You know that, right?
I know.
Okay.
We saw Michael Jordan not seen it. We heard the story of Michael.
Stories. He punched Steve Kerr in the face.
He knocked him out.
Yeah.
I mean,
we see Draymond knocked out Jordan Poole, but was it against the rules?
Yes, it was against. First of all, it's against code of conduct to be having a video on.
Exactly.
It's also a code of conduct for Kyle Anderson, even in the middle of halftime and after the game. Hearing on video, whoever made that video should be clipped, by the way, should be fired. I don't care I don't know if it's security or the team personnel, whoever it was. First of all, you got more insiders than I do, so you know. I'm not saying you don't know who, but you know what video and what audio I'm talking about. Mm-hmm. I'm sure you heard it. Whoever it was a team personnel, president, assistant coach, or from them to security. Whoever it was needs to be fired. Because for that video to leak, just like the Jordan Poole and Draymond Green situation, whoever made that video needs to be fired. I think both of those are in-house situations. My point to that is, my issue with that is, why are you suspending Gobert? Okay, if you want to suspend Gobert, all right, for the punch, cool.
Mm-hmm.
Kyle Anderson should be suspended just as much.
No.
Why? You ain't gonna call me a B. You expect me not to do nothing about it.
Here's why.
Kyle Anderson was never been some dude from San Antonio talk trash. He's quiet. The man is slow-mo for a reason.
Here's the reality of the situation. I'm telling you an inside scoop, right?
Okay, go ahead. I like the 411.
The code of conduct for not just only for the team is actually for the NBA.
Okay.
So when a player pitches hands or another player, the league has to investigate it. That's number one. What the hell was going on, because they wasn't there. Mm-hmm. And number two, that's involved everybody, team and all that, coaches and stuff like that. We are actually investigating every single person on the Minnesota Vikings. I mean, the Minnesota Wolves.
Timberwolves, right?
Timberwolves. So we invest in Rudy Gobert. We got somebody from security calling him and come up with his statement. We got somebody calling Kyle Anderson. We got somebody calling each and every teammate that was in that huddle. Okay, we calling the front office what they did here. Okay, so at the end of the day, you broke code of conduct. Not just only for your team signing with the Timberwolves, but you also belong to the NBA. So the NBA has to do an investigation, not only investigating the organization, but actually investigating the problem at hand. Right. Rudy Gobert was wrong. He should not put his hands on Kyle Anderson. That's where he fucked up at. If Rudy Gobert and Kyle Anderson were just going back and forth, just talking shit to each other, they would have been fine. Not suspended.
I mean, nobody got fined, though, but I get what you're saying.
No. What I'm saying is, if Rudy Gobert in that moment was just talking shit to Kyle Anderson, they both would have been fine. But that didn't happen. Right. He chose to strike Kyle Anderson. That deserves a suspension. It doesn't deserve a fine. Because you go by the code of conduct.
I understand that, but there's so many. I mean, it ain't got no street thing, no hood thing, and nothing like that. There's so many times you call me a B and get away with acting like it's cool.
I understand that. As a man that you don't know the auto type of things, but I'm going about what is actually written down, and these are the rules that they sign up on that have to abide by.
No doubt. I agree with that.
Rudy Gobert struck Kyle Anderson, punched him right in the chest. He didn't have to do that. He could have just talked shit right back to Kyle Anderson. But him to strike him like that, you're going to be suspended. And it actually cost your damn team a playoff game.
All right, I'm glad you said that. Let me ask you this question. Mm-hmm. If Gobert doesn't get suspended and he plays in that Laker game, do they still win, or does the result still be the same?
The results will be different.
So you think Minnesota wins that game?
Minnesota would have won that game. If you watched the whole game, right?
Yeah, I watched the whole game from the beginning.
When did the Minnesota start fucking up?
Oh, the fourth quarter. And they showed the videos. First of all, the main thing that Minnesota fucked up on was not giving Cat the ball in the fourth quarter in the paint. But that's also on Cat's fault, because you got Austin Reeves. Why are you hitting a little fadeaway? Put his little punk ass in the post. I'm not calling Austin Reeves a punk. I'm just saying put his ass in the post. The next set, literally right after that, you got, I believe it was Dennis Schrader in the post. Mm-hmm. And you're not calling for the ball. You are Karl Anthony Towns, 6'11", 7 feet tall. Schrader is what, 6'1"? That's a barbecue. As Shaq like to say, that's barbecue chicken.
Listen,
you got to command that ball.
If Rudy Gobert was playing this game, that will never happen. Dennis should not be posting up in the post. If Davis would have not the game he had, and it was up the first 3 quarters. They started with the turnovers and started making mistakes towards the end. They still had a chance. They still had a chance to win that game in the fourth quarter, but to go into overtime, they still had a chance to win that, but they didn't.
since we talking about that game, right? So we're gonna get into it. Anthony Edwards had a bad heart. He was horrible. D'Angelo Russell was bad. He was 3 for 18 for the floor. Anthony Edwards was worse. And he couldn't. He had no confidence in the shot at all. It wasn't until he started realizing, all right, I got to drive the ball to the hole to at least do something. Like, and
That's what you do.
Ant Man, that's fine. Everybody else in your team showed up, but Anthony Edwards that game. Boy, it was like, damn, that's probably the first time I've seen Anthony Edwards play that bad. Because in his career, he's been pretty consistent. That was the first game I've seen him play. He was not good. D'Angelo Russell playing his old team was not good either, but Anthony Edwards was worse. So I guess I ain't still in the game, but I can't. You say that you're saying
they was up 23.
They were up 20. I agree with you. I think this more had to do with not the Lakers winning. It had more to do with Minnesota just collapsing. And it showed the stat that they had 18 when they're up 18 times in the NBA season or the play-in, they have lost 18 times when being up 20 points or more. So it was like that meant everything, and it proved his ugly head during that time.
If Rudy Gobert was playing, he would have challenged all different types of shots in the lane when it comes to the Los Angeles Lakers. That's number one. Number two, like you said, if Anthony Edwards would have had a good shooting game like he did last year, he had a incredible playoffs last year. If that was the same Anthony Edwards, there is no way in hell that the Los Angeles Lakers would have won that game.
I agree with that, but also I do you think
turnovers and mistakes cost the Minnesota Timberwolves that game.
That's fine. I agree with that. But Lakers had some horrible turnovers also, though. They had some atrocious. And that LeBron, they still won a game. But LeBron has turnovers. But nonetheless, like you said, they won a game. Do you think that the NBA players like they hate Gobert? Do you think they like despise Gobert after the whole, because technically he did start of the COVID thing? Allegedly, I don't know the inside of it. Do you think NBA players I can't stand you?
No.
Or you think there's something different with that?
No. First of all, Rudy Gobert did not start the whole COVID thing.
Why is that? So why is his name forever attached to that though? Because he saw him outside touching shit. He made it as a joke, but it was already rampant in the States before it got to the NBA game.
I remember COVID was already going on.
Right.
But for it was stupid for him to make fun of it and actually start touching everything, knowing you've been out around some people. Right. And actually got one of your own teammates sick, Donovan Mitchell. That was his only wrong thing. We were getting COVID cases before Rudy Gobert did all that shit. Okay. We didn't know what the hell it was.
But it never went viral like it did after that moment.
We didn't know what it was.
Right.
We just know some player was around the league was just getting sick.
Right.
And it was virus symptoms. That's all we know. It wasn't called COVID in 2020. Before March 2020. We didn't know that.
Right. It was just regular. Like he was just sick.
We just thought you had the flu or something.
Yeah, the flu, laryngitis, a cold, whatever.
Yeah, and then we started to notice other teammates on the team started getting the same type of symptoms, and that's what led to the whole shutdown. That's when people start calling it COVID. But everything before that, we just thought people just flu type season.
Right.
Too.
But the media.
Yeah, it's the media. That's what we do.
The media, it was Rudy Gobert. He started it. But my question to you: do you think NBA players they hate dude?
No, they don't hate Rudy Gobert.
Okay.
What people don't like about Rudy Gobert is his attitude.
Is it a nonchalant? You don't think of Rudy Gobert as a 3-time defensive player of the year. I don't think of it anymore. If I'm Minnesota and I'm trading a couple of picks or 5 first-round picks, I'm getting a bona fide superstar, a game changer, a transcendent superstar. I'm trading for a Zion so he could be healthy. I'm trading for a John Morant. I'm trading for a Luka Doncic or a Kyrie Irving, someone that can change my franchise. When I think of trading 5 first-round picks, Rudy Gobert is not the person I have in mind. He's just not.
Yeah, but
He does. He
he's
has
the
no.
top 3, top 4 center in the league. So.
That's cool, but is he a transcendent player? Will he change the or alter or change the
change
career of the
your team
franchise
defensively.
Right, but my problem is obviously he has defense wins championship. That's cool, but he does nothing else. He does nothing else.
That's his fault.
It's his fault. Like you say, people say all they want about Dwight Howard. The man had some offensive arsenal to his game.
Yeah, that was
and I'm
later.
not just talking about lobs.
That was
right,
later.
It was later.
That was after people started criticizing, like people like Shaq was criticizing him. Right. How you this dominant, but you can't score? Then what did Dwight Howard do? He started getting on the pose, doing his little jump hooks and stuff like that. Rudy Gobert has not put in the time and effort to do all that. If Rudy Gobert put in the time and effort to do all that, he would be unstoppable.
Do you know that Rudy Gobert had one entire game where he only had 2 rebounds?
Yeah, it happens.
2. You trade for somebody like that, who we have said in the previous past, the biggest issue was Cat playing the 5, and he needs to move to his 4, who was more of a natural position, so he can have less rebounds and have, be a better maybe defender. But then you get the defender, and you still have the same exact problem as you did last year. Yeah, I'm not trading for a guy.
Gobert didn't play.
I understand that, and that's cool. But my main issue for me is like I'm not trading for a guy like Rudy Gobert. Like when you think of the top three centers, I don't see Gobert there. I see Jokic, I see Embiid, and if you want to include Giannis or whatever role that is, then cool.
He's not a natural center.
Oh, okay, you know what I mean. But I'm using the 3 big men right now.
Rudy Gobert, since he started in the league, is a top 5 center. Whatever you want to put him.
Top 5, that's cool.
Whatever you want to put him. You want to put him at 3, you want to put him at 2, you want to put him at 4, you want to put him at 5, you want to put him at 1. It doesn't matter. He's a top 5 center in this league.
All right.
3-time defensive player, and you're not considering him to be in the top 5 center in the league right now? Please.
I think people just like, yo, I don't see that shit. I don't see it anymore. Like it's like you don't remember it. It's almost like you remember he won 1 year. You remember he won maybe a second year, but you don't remember him winning 3. It's like, damn, do you really remember him? Like he's not a transcendent player.
And here's the problem. It's the problem a lot of people with Rudy Gobert. They so focus on what he don't do, instead of focusing what he do on in a game. Offensive rebounds, defensive rebounds, second chance points, him getting lob, being a threat with the pick and roll with the lob. He does a lot of things on the court, but he doesn't put up asinine numbers, but he does make a difference when he's on the court. Okay. That's what defensive players do.
Okay.
Tyson, I put him in the same category as Tyson Chandler. Tyson Chandler was multiple time defensive player of the year. He signed with your Knicks, but that's another story. You can contaminate yourself. But he got a championship.
First of all, he got traded to my Knicks, and he won defensive player of the year that same year. So be respectful. 2020.
Okay, whatever.
Go ahead.
He was like I said, he was the defensive player of the year. He was a lob threat. No, he didn't shoot no jump shots and all that, but he did have effect on the game, getting offensive rebounds, defensive rebounds, and second chance points. That's what Rudy Gobert do.
So Rudy Gobert is in the Tyson Chandler of 2023, basically.
Yes.
All right, that's cool. That's cool. Are we going to talk about this Miami Atlanta game? I got something to say about it, but I want your thoughts first. You want me to go first?
I'll go first. Mine's gonna be quick. You should have been talking shit, Miami. Like I said earlier in this podcast, you should have been talking. I gotta get that soundbite.
Yes, please.
Cat Williams.
You should have been talking shit.
You should have been talking.
You should have been talking shit.
Exactly, and that's what.
Yeah, we need that soundbite.
And exactly, that's what happened when it comes to Miami Heat. Jimmy Butler opened his mouth too quick, even though I believe you had a better squad than the Atlanta Hawks with Kevin Love and the crew, Kyle Lowry, Bam and the crew. At the end of the day, you open your mouth and you do not talk shit to Trae Young and Atlanta Hawks. You should have kept your mouth shut, and you could probably had a possibility to win this game. But no, you want to piss off one of the greatest shooters in the league right now. Right
What?
now, excuse
What?
me, one of the greatest clutch shooters right now in the NBA. Yes, I said you got Steph Curry, you got David Lillard, and there's Trae Young to be one of the greatest clutch shooters right now in the NBA. You could hate all you want with your New York Knicks loving self, but Trae Young, who can shoot with his eye closed from half court and actually make it in and embarrass you, along with Luka Doncic and the crew in Dallas. At the end of the day, you should have been talking shit, and that's why you lost. So Miami, you have a lot of work to do in the off season, Pat Riley. Okay, because the squad you have right now and it ain't working. You got Duncan Robinson, who hardly played in minutes. You playing? He's like a forward near for the Knicks, getting paid all that money for no damn reason. Okay, or you got Kevin Love and in free agency. Okay, when you actually released for the damn Cleveland Cavaliers, by the way. I felt Cleveland should have actually kept him when it helped them in the playoffs, but you already have a weak bench. But number 3, Bam had an all-star season. But at the end of the day, he could do so much. Kyle Lowry had been in subseason, actually left Toronto. Okay, and Jimmy Butler, you've been on and off since you actually made the finals that year when you lost to the LA Lakers in the finals. You have not been the same. Okay, you have not been the same Jimmy Butler with your injury having himself. At the end of the day, Pat Riley, Eric Spoelstra, you have a lot to do in the offseason when it comes to your team. Okay, you got to make some adjustments and actually make this roster better for them to compete. Okay, when it comes to Trae Young and the crew, do not piss them off because they're going to find a way to actually ruin your life. Go ahead.
Keep it even shorter. I want Trae Young to talk shit to the Celtics.
He's not.
Yeah, he will.
That doesn't motivate him.
No, it would.
You have to start it first.
No.
Trae Young gonna talk shit.
It ain't.
Well, you have to start it.
First of all, Trae Young this season has not been the Trae Young of this season. If you understand what
so you go my season. You go my season.
I am going.
Trae Young.
He has not been good this season. Why is he in trade talks? Why is he in trade talks?
Season. So you said season. Trae Young in a season is not the same Trae Young in the postseason. Let's keep it 1,000.
All right, that's you. You do all that.
Oh, that's me. Oh, so you're not gonna admit that? That's not true.
Nope.
Oh, it's actually trade talk, so he might be going to your Knicks, but I doubt it. They'll follow him.
We don't want him. We don't want him.
You wouldn't have a Trae Young on your team?
Nope.
Wow.
We got Jalen Brunson.
Why Jalen Brunson is better than Trae Young?
We good. Absolutely. Absolutely. I'd say Jalen Brunson.
Get the fuck out of here! What fucking warming up? Get out of here!
Stop the cap.
And that's why y'all stayed in the same position y'all in.
I don't care. We're in a great position.
What position is this? What position is this?
Playoffs. And we're going to win in the first round. Meanwhile, I do agree with you with Miami. First of all, in terms of the game itself, there's no way in hell. That Miami should be out-rebounded. How you get out-rebounded 65-39? How the hell you get out-rebounded 65-39? We got Bam Adebayo out there with Jimmy and Jimmy Butler. And it was a Deadman and hell, you should have put OG Haslam in the game. He was catching lobs the last game of the season. But I'll get to you already broke down what was wrong with Miami. Mm-hmm. It feels like they're past their prime. Bro.
I agree with you on that.
It took a washed up Kyle Lowry, who we ain't seen all year long. How many points he had last night? 35? Off the bench. When's the last time we see Kyle Lowry do that? When he won a championship in Toronto.
Since Houston?
No, I won't go that far. I say Toronto.
35 with the bench. He was starting. Never
His
seen got to
team.
Houston.
That's a long, bro. He was in his 20s at that time.
That's
But
what I'm saying.
nonetheless, no, he was doing that in Toronto.
It was a long time.
He was
dropping 35 over the bench in Toronto.
No, I mean, no, not in the bench. I'm talking about when's the last time you seen him drop 35? I'm talking in Toronto. He was doing that in Toronto. He dropped before Kawhi got there. Before there was a Siakam. But nonetheless, my problem with Miami is they're past their prime. Jimmy, as good as Jimmy is, he's not better than the top 10, top 12 players in the league. He's a top 13, maybe 15 player in the league. I love Bam, but you're not trading him. You're not trading Hero after giving him the contract. I don't know what the hell you're doing with Duncan Robinson. He ain't getting no burn whatsoever. I don't know why you just don't trade him. Kyle Lowry is washed. And for as well as the other players, you have a team that can't shoot or make shots, but you got a dude in Duncan Robinson who's not even playing off the bench, but you gave him $75 to $80 million. And you're not playing him at all, which is still confusing. The other part is, bro, do we forget that Victor Oladipo was still on the team too? When's the last time we saw Oladipo? Golly. Is he alive? And I'm not trying to be funny about it. When was the last time we saw Victor Oladipo play? Like, wow. Dude has been robbed of injuries. Forget the whole music career. The man's been robbed of injuries. Miami keeps signing these past their prime players. It seems like their peak was last year, Game 7. And they haven't recovered from that going into this whole season. I think it's about time Miami starts getting younger because you have to do something about Jimmy's not going to be happy. You got to do something about it. And the pistol Jimmy Butler is something that you don't want because you're going to have to end up trading him. You're not going to trade Bam, and you're not going to trade Tyler Hero. The other part of this, somebody got to take the L for this ass whooping last night. We can say, oh, you want to, Jeff. Miami got their ass kicked last night. Forget the comeback with Kyle Lowry and all that. They got their ass kicked. Everyone and their mama knew when this playoff game started, 85 to 90% of fans or people like me and you who love the NBA knew that Miami was supposed to win this game. Not only did they get out-rebounded 65 to 38, which should not happen, not just on the defensive glass, on the offensive boards. There's no excuse for that. What, a Pat Riley team getting out-rebounded?
It's not a Pat Riley team, sir.
That don't sound like Pat Riley at all.
It's not a Pat Riley team.
Okay, it's not a Pat Riley team.
Exposure team.
Okay, that's not a Pat Riley. That's not an Eric Spoelstra. You never heard that about Miami. Never. Because everybody work hard in Miami. Hell, if you don't come in there with 2% body fat that meets their criteria, you ain't playing. And the fact that they think that this squad, after Game 7, that you're going to keep the same squad was a problem. You don't even know the other half of their roster. You don't know who Max Strauss is or Gabe Vincent or Caleb Martin. And then you pick up Kevin Love like it was going to make a difference. I don't even see them winning the next game, the next playing game. I think Miami might be past their prime. And I hate to say this, maybe it's time you move on from Spoelstra. Get a new voice and get some younger players. Stop trying to get aging scars like a Russell Westbrook or players that I'm not going to say past their prime. Stop getting older players that you think that are going to play 82 games when you know they're not. Bro, I just mentioned you Victor Oladipo. When's the last time you saw him play?
I don't remember.
What's the last time you saw Kyle Lowry drop over 30?
Been a while.
Don't remember. In a Miami Heat uniform. Haven't seen it. if it's not named Jimmy or Bam, who will both have good season, deserve to be all defensive or all NBA, but they won't get it. Tyler Hero's had a pretty good season. Those are the only three players. And they weren't up to good last night, bro. Bam Adebayo got out rebounded by Clint Capella and a Kongu. Jesus, that don't sound like Bam. Bam had only 5 rebounds the whole game, bro. How that possible? That don't make sense. So now we're going to sit here and expect Miami to be, who are they playing tomorrow? The Bulls? I'm sorry. Even if Jimmy drops 47, they can still lose this game. That's all I have to say about Miami. I think they're past the prime, bro. After that Game 7 last year, I think they're done. They don't have nothing left. Their gas is past. Their gas is on E right now. It's past E, and it's like you're pushing your car just to get it to a gas station or just pushing it down the block. That's how I feel about Miami right now. I respect the organization, but this is not Miami that people love and respect and remember. That's all I gotta say.
All right, let's do some quick takes before we get out of here. Breaking news: DeAndre Hopkins agrees to a 2-year, $54.5 million extension with the Cardinals. What's your thoughts on that?
That just happened now?
Yep.
Oh, that means they restructured his contract.
They restructured his contract, yes.
That means he's getting traded.
Of course. Do you know who's a front runner for that? Take a wild guess.
New York Jets.
Yep. Because Odell.
You lose on Odell going to the Baltimore Ravens. Who, by the way, congratulations to Odell. $20 million for $19 million. Congratulations, Odell. Well deserved.
Ain't nobody. Congratulations.
It is congratulations.
Ain't no congratulations. Nothing.
The fact it just shows how bad Baltimore's gotten, bro. You signed a guy as your wide receiver number 1 who had 2 torn ACLs. That don't sound
stupid.
Okay.
Stupid move by Odell Beckham Jr. Stupid. Because first of all,
the man's like, they said like, yo, boy, in Baltimore's like, you're gonna take this $19 million because you ain't gonna get it nowhere else.
I don't give a damn. Listen,
it's not.
Is it about the money? Is it about winning? Is it about the money? Is it about winning when it comes to Odell Beckham?
For Odell's case right now, he wanted the $19 million. He wanted over $15 million a year.
He still would have got the $19 million when he would have met with the Jets. He still would have got $20 million.
No, yes. They would have offered him 15.
They would have offered him 15 guaranteed, but $20 million would have been a lot because you will find some other ways to actually give him the rest of that $5 million. Stupid.
I mean, who's more stupid?
It doesn't sound right to me. It doesn't sound right.
Okay, let me ask you this real quick. Who's more stupid in this equation? The guy who signs the $19 million contract or the team that's giving him the 1-year $19 million contract?
Both. Because the only reason why the Ravens did it because Lamar Jackson don't have a market. Nobody's traded for him right now. And number 2, Odell Beckham Jr. is so desperate because he wanted the damn money, but he would have got the same money going to that meeting with the Jets to actually guarantee to be with Aaron Rodgers. It's stupid.
So can you imagine?
Whoa. Then you see Odell Beckham Jr. on social media with Lamar Jackson on FaceTime. This shit's down playing to me.
Yeah, like they know something is up, like Lamar's going to resign. But what happens, God forbid, let's just switch it around real quick. What the hell happens if happens to Lamar gets what if Baltimore trades Lamar for to another team?
So you rather not reunite with
I don't know.
A quarterback that actually could get you the ball throwing it, but you actually want to play with a quarterback that actually is not consistent of actually throwing a damn football. It don't make any sense to me. It's stupid. The Ravens are stupid. Odell Beckham stupid. And you deserve everything coming. You deserve everything coming to you this season. Stupid. Stupid ass decision. What the hell is wrong with you?
You know what? That's your soundbite right there. That's your soundbite. That's your soundbite.
Stupid. The Baltimore Ravens are stupid. That's why you haven't won since Ray Lewis retired, because you're stupid. It's disgusting, man. It don't make any damn sense. You're stupid. Odell Beckham, you stupid. You rather play with Lamar Jackson than Aaron Rodgers? Really?
They're buddies.
All the weapons the Jets got, and the ball. You got a Joe Pesci. You got a Joe Pesci.
Get the fuck out of here! What fucking warming up? Get out of here!
Stupid. Didn't we catch Odell Beckham and sniffing crack in a hotel room with some
First of all,
did we do that?
True. That's not true. It was not crack. It was a pizza commercial. Yeah,
it was a pizza commercial with crack in it.
It was
with cocaine in it.
There's no crack.
I saw some white substance in that pizza. What was it? Parmesan cheese. It was Parmesan cheese.
The pizza, sir.
That was from the pizza. No. Let me.
He don't feel shit because he coked up all the motherfucking time.
Exactly. It wasn't no damn Parmesan cheese. You was sniffing crack, sir. Sniffing that damn cocaine.
I'm not laughing at the crack thing, but there was no crack, bro. There was no cocaine.
Excuse me.
There was no cocaine, sir. Stop it, man.
What white pot of substance you seen on the pizza besides Parmesan cheese? And you sniffing it?
Just the white stuff from the pizza or the Parmesan. That's it, man.
It was Parmesan cheese the whole time, really?
It is Parmesan cheese.
You know damn well no damn Parmesan cheese. That man was sniffing coke. Stop trying to defend the man. Stupid.
This whole day. And first of all, I think it's stupid on Baltimore to give the man $19 million. So it just established the fact that that's your number one. A man with 2 torn ACLs is your number one wide receiver. It says a lot about Baltimore.
When the last time Baltimore Ravens had a number one receiver?
Never.
You're stupid.
Personal point.
And the first person you want to actually let as your number one wide receiver is a damn cokehead and had 2 torn ACLs. Stupid.
Stop calling him a cokehead.
He's a cokehead, sir. He's a cokehead. Unless he stop his bad habit, I'm calling him a cokehead. You could call Jimmy Garoppolo porn star Jimmy. You can't call Odell Beckham a crackhead.
It's just a complete difference.
It's not a complete difference. Porn star Jimmy and Cocaine Jimmy. Odell. That's his name. Cocaine Odell.
Oh,
stupid. It, man. The Ravens stupid. And you actually think you'll go far if you do have Lamar Jackson as a quarterback with Odell being number one? You think you'll actually go far? Really? With your team? Really? Stupid. What a waste of season. I mean, no damn sense. Kelsey signs a 4-year extension with the Chiefs. There's no exact number of what he's getting yet, but what is your thought on that?
Over.
That wasn't stupid by the Chiefs, but getting Odell was stupid. Go ahead. Take a chill pill.
I'm sorry, man. I'm sorry, man. I'm sorry, that was hilarious, bro.
That is the most disappointing. Bro, you was on your way. You announced that I'm sorry, I'm going on rant right now. You was on your way to New York to meet with the Jets. On your way to New York, you decided to sign with the Ravens because they offer you damn $18 million? Stupid.
Oh, that's the tag. That's the tagline of this episode.
Stupid edition. That's what it is. Stupid edition. That's what it's called. Stupid. You wearing that damn watch on the field play for the Browns was stupid. What the hell you wearing a TikTok watch for while you playing with the damn Brown? You're stupid. Dyeing your hair looking like you got oodles and noodles in your goddamn head. It was stupid.
All right, man.
Go ahead. Kelsey, 4-year extension.
First of all, I'm sorry, man. God, that was funny. I don't think they need to give him all that money. They need to give Kelsey all that money, man. They could have.
What? What?
Get the fuck out of here! What fucking warming up? Get out of here!
Your disrespect for the Kansas City Chiefs has been ridiculous. First, last year you said Pat Mahomes he had the most to improve because he lost Tyreek Hill, and then they won the damn Super Bowl. And now, after winning the damn Super Bowl, they signed Kelsey to a 4-year deal, and you say you don't understand why they give him that much money? Are you kidding me? Stupid. Oh, go ahead. We're in overtime. Go ahead.
They don't need to give him all that money. They could have waited another year to give him a new contract to stick him a bigger and longer extension. That's all I was gonna say. That's all I was gonna say, man. I'm not saying he's not worth it. I'm not saying it. I'm just saying he could have waited another year. He could have done another year. That's it.
Good. They signed us on a long-term deal.
I know, because you said it and said that man was underpaid. That's what you said.
You admitted that too. He was underpaid.
I did say that. And George Kittle was making more than he was. And you threw a fit.
George Kittle signed a 5-year deal, $75 million extension.
When? Today?
Yes.
And what's Kelsey's contract?
There's no exact number on Kelsey contract.
Oh, you better hope it's not. You better hope Kittle's is not more than Kelsey.
I wouldn't expect Kelsey to be more than Kittle. And here's why. Here's why. Here's why.
Go ahead.
Because the amount of money Pat Mahomes signed for, he would have got way more than that.
I know, but
the reason why he did that,
he restructured it though.
Yeah, so it'd be smart for Kelsey to do that too, to bring some more weapons in to actually continue to win. More titles, but with the 49ers, they just go all out. That's just them.
That's
no results.
First of all, watch your mouth.
I ain't watching nothing. I ain't watching nothing.
First of all, just because some team is stupid, it's not.
Watch your mouth, sir.
That had the 49ers and nothing to do with this conversation. NFC Championship. I think they go to the Super Bowl this year to beat your Kansas City Chiefs. That's if they make it, which I'm not sure about.
Yeah, you still get past the Eagles, but
no, I don't know. First of all, we done with the Eagles. But go ahead.
Oh, the Eagles is done this year, really?
Yeah. Go ahead.
You still got Dallas to worry about too. You got Dallas to worry about too. And there's rumors Derrick Henry might be going to the Cowboys, but
that's not true. I'm
just saying. Anyway, that's the end of Saucy Discourse, episode 31. Stupid edition. Now, shout out to Chuck D and the Public Enemy. Welcome to the Terrordome because it's playoff season. This is the great time in sports. You got, you still got some football going on with the XFL, USFL.
Are you even
watching? Get ready for training. Yeah, I watched SFL. Was good.
Oh, God.
USFL, I watch some games sometimes, but you got training camp starting for NFL voluntary camp is what they call it for the NFL. You got baseball going on, you got basketball playoffs and all that good stuff. So it's a great time to be a good sports fan.
You got hockey, you had the Masters. Yeah, this is a good time.
And let me say this about the Masters. I used to be into golf.
Really? I didn't know that.
Yeah. Until somebody opened his mouth.
Who?
Tiger Woods.
Okay, what did Tiger say?
What? What did he say? Ladies and gentlemen, ladies and gentlemen,
Why are you so tight? What's wrong with you, man?
I do not like Tiger Woods anymore. Tiger Woods, you are a traitor.
Stop. Traitor to who?
You are a traitor. You turn your back on us.
Oh my God! First of all,
you had a chance.
Don't do it. Don't.
No, I'm doing it. This because I'm doing it. Okay.
Don't say it,
you
please.
had your chance to actually prove your blackness.
Oh my God!
And when you was asked the question, "What race are you?" What did he say?
I'm Calimacation.
I'm Calabacale. What the hell is that? So all this time, leading up to all these Masters you won, all the U.S. Opens you won, you was actually accepting being the first black this, being the first black that, being the first black this, being the first black that. And then after you actually benefited from being the first black golf player to achieve all these great achievements. And a reporter stick the mic in your face and ask you what race you is. You want to say Caucasian? Really? Really? You turn your back on us. And then when the whole George Floyd thing was going on, and you want to come out saying, oh, the first time in your career, you actually want to say something against the social justice and stuff like that. The first time you want to wait to the COVID time and say something, okay? You want to say, oh, it was sad what happened to George Floyd and his family, but we have to do better. Really? Really? Really?
Man, the man's being honest.
Being honest, that man's a damn traitor. You know the damn word I want to say, but I ain't saying it. You're a damn traitor. You know traitor translate to when it comes to the black community. You're a damn traitor.
Oh my God.
You had young black men and young black women praising you that wanted to play golf. They was buying your damn video games on the Nintendo 64, PlayStation, and all that good stuff. And then once you get a mic in your face, you want to say you Caucasian. Why? Because you want to show the other side of your Asian side, really? Oh, you know what's so funny to me? Tiger Woods have black brothers and sisters. His father was married before Tiger's mother. So he got black brothers and sisters he won't even acknowledge. Don't even acknowledge.
That could be for personal reasons.
Do not have any relationship with his brothers and sisters. I understand, but not to acknowledge it. And to come out and say you Caucasian, what the hell is Calaba? What is that?
We have to do our ancestry rematch.
You couldn't go the Chris Tucker route, say you black needs. You can't do that.
Right. We may have to go with our ancestry.
That shit don't work. That shit is bullshit. Ancestry.com and all that, going to find your roots and shit and try to find what tribe from Africa is bullshit.
Oh God, man.
It's a waste of money.
You won one tonight, man.
I don't give a damn about Tiger Woods. I don't want to hear nothing about no Tiger Woods from anybody. Sick and tired. You got any remarks for the guy there? Pissing me off.
Go ahead.
Tiger Woods, my ass.
The last 20 minutes is, I don't know, you just flipped the switch, man. It's just.
No, because people want to bring out over. Oh my God, Tiger's playing in the damn U.S. Open. He's playing the Masters. Who cares? Who cares?
It's not the Tiger Woods. It's the Odell. The Baltimore gave him $19 million.
Stupid. That's what it is. Everybody's stupid. Ask me no damn Tiger Woods. You stupid. Damn traitor. Shout out to sponsors Click A Vodka.
Oh my God.
Shout out to all the fans of the show. We appreciate you for subscribing to all the platforms we're on. Make sure you go to the official merch on Teespring. We appreciate love and support. If you'd like to donate to the podcast as well, go to Cash App, $ Saucy Nation 18. And we appreciate the love and support. Anything else you want to say, bro? We forgot it here. Before you drop the bomb.
Okay, man. Let's cheers to a playoff weekend, man. Shout out to all your Nick co-workers. Apparently we're all stupid.
Stupid. I won damn championship in 1973. Stupid. Buying on damn season tickets is stupid. Because at the end of the day, you're going to get the same result, being depressed, disappointed when the Cavaliers beat y'all.
You know what's stupid? People like you
or what?
Who don't want to acknowledge that Giannis is one of the best players in the league.
You're going to Giannis now. Let me go to Giannis. I didn't say he was one of the greatest players in the league. I didn't say that.
Yeah, no. You're stupid.
I didn't say he's a cheater. He's a cheater.
The people like you are stupid.
No. That's a fact. It's on video. Anyway, drop a saucy bomb. We see you on episode 31. Enjoy the playoffs on the weekends, ladies and gentlemen. Recap on the first couple of games in the playoffs on the next show. So make sure you enjoy NBA playoffs. That and the good words of Fat Joe. You don't hear Nick fan.
Yesterday's price is not today's price.
We see you on the next one, ladies and gentlemen. Peace.
Stupid.
And love. Stupid.